Hello, everybody. Welcome along. My name is Benjamin Bloom. This is the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. 23 matches in the groups, 8 matches in the round of 16, 4 matches in the quarterfinals, 1 semi-final down. And here we are. Are you ready? It's England and it's the semi-finals. Many people thought we wouldn't be here. If you told people we would have been here, maybe they wouldn't have believed you. If you told people we would be here against Denmark, maybe people wouldn't believe you. But my God, this cannot be underestimated. What a match coming up. England versus Denmark. And England have the chance to get to a major final for the first time in my lifetime. If they get there, they would go to a major final. I've seen them in semi-finals 3 times and they've lost every single one. And they lost 2 of them on penalties as well. So semi-finals haven't been good. But in 2 hours' time, we could be sat here, particularly you England fans here. And I know you're not all England fans, but the majority of you are. We could be sat here more excited than we've been about England, frankly, ever in my lifetime. It's England versus Denmark in Euro 2020 in the semi-finals. The Italians yesterday did the business. The Italians lie in wait in the final for whoever can get across the line. Tonight, it's tournament football. It's semi-final football. And it's England. It's not for the faint-hearted here, guys, at all. I'm going to tell everybody to stay calm, but this is going to be a tricky night to get through. Let's hope it's as dull and boring as the Ukraine game was, but I have a slight suspicion it won't be. England versus Denmark. Let's try and enjoy it together. Thank you, everybody who is joining me tonight. I know a lot of people are going to be watching with families. A lot of people are going to be trying to get out to the pub. It genuinely does have the feel of a happening, of a where were you, especially if England can go and get the win. Let me know if you can see me, hear me loudly and clearly. Get involved in the comments. Say hello. We'll do some shout outs. Shall we talk teams before we do this? And of course, before we do this, please hit subscribe on the channel. My channel's not important tonight. The only thing that's important tonight is what happens on that pitch, but I'll do my plugs anyway. Please hit subscribe, especially if you're new around here in the main championship content. But we have loved doing the Euros, and you can support me financially by Super Chat or Super Sticker. Right, teams. I think we all know exactly what they are. Again, I was wrong. I thought he might go back to the back 3, Southgate, but he's stuck with the team that dismembered Ukraine, frankly. The Denmark team is unchanged, so a lot of familiarity about these 2 teams. And hopefully now we've got over all the nonsense, all the negativity, all the obsession about players who aren't there. And we can just get behind these 11 that are on the pitch. Remember, the team that starts the game will not be the team that finishes the game. And there's a whole squad here. So Pickford in goal. Dare I say it, has not conceded a goal in the tournament yet. Pickford of Everton. Walker at right back, Manchester City, and his teammate Stones, also Manchester City, or centre half on the right-hand side. Maguire, who didn't start the tournament, was brought in and slid in after his injury problems. Maguire in, and his teammate as well, Luke Shaw. So we got some players that know each other across that back 4, which we know can go to a back 3 at any point if needs must. Kieran Trippier or Reece James can come in. and make that a back three. The double pivot in central midfield, they've played the whole tournament. They've been great, haven't they? Again, a lot of not extraordinarily well thought out ideas about this midfield duo, but they've been brilliant, haven't they? Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips sat in front of that back four, but they will get down the ground and try and support the three in front. Phillips, of course, of Leeds. Rice of West Ham. In the 10 position, Mason Mount. And he's going to be needing to press Mr. Højbjerg, but we'll talk about him in that Denmark team. To his left, Raheem Sterling, who has scored opening goals in 3 out of the 5 games so far. Bukayo Saka down the right-hand side. Sterling of Man City. Mount of Chelsea. Saka of Arsenal. Saka comes in. Sancho got the nod, but we think Saka had a knock against Ukraine. And in comes Saka to make his return. And we can trust that guy. We know we can. He's only young, but my God, look how rammed Wembley is. Sensational. And I did have the sound on when we were building up, and just fantastic. Just fantastic. And of course, Harry Kane up top. People even questioned him after he didn't score in the first 3 games, 3 goals in the next 2 games. Harry Kane doesn't do barren patches for long, does he? That is your England team. Hopefully, we are in Gareth We Trust mode now. But let me know your thoughts on that team. Here is the bench: Ramsdale, Johnston, Mings, Cody, James, Trippier, Sancho, Grealish, Rashford, Henderson, Foden, and Bellingham. Do your maths really quickly. I don't see Calvert-Lewin. I don't see Ben White. And I don't see Ben Chilwell either. So I think they are the 3 of the 26. I suppose the only eyebrow raised will be Calvert-Lewin's absence there, just in case there is a problem with the brilliant Harry Kane. There is your England team. For Denmark, in goal, Schmeichel of Leicester, whose father, of course, won this tournament in 1992, famously. The back 3, Christensen of Chelsea, Kjær of Milan, Vestergaard of Southampton. No slouches, those back 3, are they? If they are protected, they can stop England if they are protected. But, well, we'll see where the space is. We'll always find out where the space is. The wing-backs, Marla, brilliant. One of our Atalanta players, right-footed left-back, but that doesn't matter. We also saw his assist the other night with the outside of the right foot. Jens Stryger, Larson of Udinese down the right-hand side. And here come our boys coming out of the tunnel. And they are going to get hit with a massive noise when they come out. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Harry Kane takes it all in. Højbjerg and Delaney. Højbjerg, a very different player than when he plays for Spurs. He's been excellent, hasn't he? And drives forward with Delaney sitting a little bit more. So Højbjerg of Spurs, Delaney of Dortmund. Plenty of Danish fans in the stadium there. I'm seeing all the red and white flags there for the Danes. Braithwaite down the right-hand side. Braithwaite of Barca. Damsgaard of Sampdoria. Let's be quite frank about it. If we hadn't had the sad issues with Christian Eriksen, Damsgaard probably wouldn't have got as near this team. Certainly wouldn't have been starting, but one door closes and all of that. And Kasper Dolberg up front again. If Yusuf Poulsen hadn't got injured, Dolberg wouldn't necessarily be in here. But like Harry Kane, Dolberg has scored 3 in the last 2. Let me know your feelings on that Denmark team. And who are your ones to watch as we go along the line? And the Danish are singing their national anthem on the bench. Rønnow, Lussell, Andersen, Zanka, Vass, Norgard, Jensen, Olsen, Skov, Vind, Cornelius, and Yusuf Poulsen. there are your teams. And we are about to get to the English national anthem. Let's say hello to some of you lot in the chat here. Who we got? Math, Liam, Leeds, Steve, Annie, QPR Forever. Hi, everybody. Toby, Peanuts, Mr. Radio Floyd, Julian, Dave. Who else are we saying hello to in the chat here? Mr. E, Napper's mum, Jake. The door has been removed for bias tonight. Josh, PJ. I think there's a few fans of certain clubs who agree. Look, I'm not listening to the sound. I can't have the sound on because I've got my ears in, but I'm sure it's going to be a spine-tingling national anthem. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. Let me take an ear out. Brilliant stuff. I think Jordan Pickford's got the prize for singing the loudest there by the look of it. Tremendous stuff. There's Southgate and Steve Holland and Powell. There is Sir David of Beckham in the royal box as well, English football royalty. And we are ready to go. It's going to be nervy. I'm assuming ITV are going to an ad break now. After all of that, come on, England, for goodness sakes. Let's just hit you with those teams one more time. In goal for England, thank you, Sofa School, for resetting. Pickford. Across the back, Shaw, Maguire, Stones, Walker. It's Rice and Phillips, Sterling, Mount, Saka, and Kane. And for the Danes, Schmeichel, Christensen, Gare, Vestergaard, Stryger and Mahler are the wing-backs. Højbjerg and Delaney in the middle. Braithwaite and Damsgaard flanking. Dolberg up front. Sensational. The stakes are as high as they could possibly be. It is England versus Denmark in the Euro 2020 semi-final. And go on then. Let's see who's brave enough. Let's have some predictions. Go on. Before we start, go on. Let's get some predictions in. If they're ridiculous, I won't read them out. But let's get some predictions in here as the nerves ramp up. How do you see this one going? Will England concede? They haven't yet. Let's just put some of these up on the screen. Predictions in then, please, guys. I'm not going to read them. I'll just put them on the screen. Almost be a good thing if England could win. I predict Ben will have 3 beers. Yeah, depends if we get extra time or not. There we go. Predictions coming in. We are ready to go. Are the players ready? Is Gareth Southgate ready? Can we just avoid chaos here? No red cards, no craziness, no chaos. You can cut the tension with an absolute cricket stump, as Murray Walker used to say. Goodness me. And we are ready to go. England versus Denmark. Kickoff is seconds away. The Danes are going to kick off. We'll get you a timestamp as quickly as we can. Semi-finals have been cruel to England. Let's see if they can do it tonight. We are off. It's England in a major tournament semi-final again. Like I said, for the 4th time in my lifetime, Sterling is immediately driving forward and is fouled, I think, by Thomas Delaney. Look, a pretty deliberate foul to stop the attack there. Mr. Radio Floyd, thank you, sir. Super sticker. Referee tonight is Danny Desmond Michele of the Netherlands, who apparently is the same one we had against Germany. Let's hope we don't notice him, frankly. England 0, Denmark 0. We'll get your time sync early. Calvin Phillips has left one on Højbjerg there. Tit for tat so far. Couple of fouls. Here comes your timestamp for 1 minute. We'll be at 1 minute in 3, 2, 1. Sync. That is your 1 minute time stamp. What game number was this? 23. Add 8 is 31. Add 4 is 35. This is game number 36 for us on the channel as watch-alongs. And, of course, we've done all the England games. I think we've done all bar one of the Danes games as well. Here's Sterling again, looking lively. Delaney just tracks him back and takes the ball off him. Shaw into the tackle, and Shaw has been penalised. 3 fouls already in the first 90 seconds. Let's hope this doesn't boil over in any way. Shaw just treading on Striger's foot. Striger very keen to make it known that happened, and down he went. I'll leave it at that. And the Danes have the ball across that back three. Kjær to Vestergaard. Vestergaard to Højbjerg. Mount pressing him. Expect that to be a ploy. Knocked inside. Here's Phillips. Poor ball by Phillips, but it's going to bounce off to Shaw. A little bit of nerves, a little bit of chaos early on. Oh, that's knocked back. That's a back pass, is it not? Referee says no. Schmeichel thought about it for a second or two there. Not a calm start to this game, let's just say. Here's Braithwaite down the right. Braithwaite tries to ping it in behind, headed cleared by Stones. Damsgaard have made the run outside to in. Here is Kyle Walker. Just stops in that right back area. Nice ball by Walker into Phillips. Saka gets his first touch. Saka gives it away to Damsgaard. And Dahlberg, Delaney. And it's knocked across to Christensen. Christensen in the centre circle, steps over halfway. Good play by Christensen. Delaney. And the first real bit of calm possession by anyone for the Danes here on 3 minutes. Kjær has gone back home to Schmeichel. Schmeichel clips that out to the wing-back striker. Gets the head on. Maguire in ahead of Braithwaite. Shaw into Rice. Rice, nice ball. Mount tried to turn and receive it there. And it's off a Denmark toe and out for a throw in. There is Kasper Hjulmand, who's done a fine job, really, getting Denmark here, hasn't he? Lost his best player in the first game. Crazy situation, obviously. Retooled. Lost the second game. Came up against a crazy Kevin De Bruyne performance and has won every game since, frankly, hasn't he? And here are the Danes. Sure, little clip in behind. Here's Sterling down the left. Sterling. We await the first shot in this game. 4 minutes gone. Shaw with the throw in for England. And touch wood, I dare say England have scored early in a couple of games in this tournament. Here's Sterling. Wouldn't it be great if they could do it again? Although 96, they did score early against the Germans, didn't they? And we all know how that one ended. Stones, Maguire on halfway. All the Danes back behind the ball. Sure, nice little one around the corner. Sterling. Sterling holds it up. Danes deep in a mid-low block there. Rice to Phillips and back to Maguire. Maguire, poor ball in there. Hospital ball between Vestergaard and Mount. And here comes a Danish break, but Maguire in the right place to win the header. Delaney presses Mount, and now here is a counter down the right. Harry Kane. Kane crosses in low. Oh! And it's just ahead of Raheem Sterling. Goodness me. Kane saw him go there. We're used to Heung-min Son on the end of those. And he's quick, but he's not that quick. Sterling's just too far ahead of him. he thinks about throwing himself, but he's not going to get it, is he? No shots yet, but the first opening of sorts goes to England. Although here's a bit of space for Striker down the right. He plays it into the channel. Maguire chasing back, sees that back to Pickford. Pickford first touch. Not the calmest, but he gets it clear. Kier with a foot in onto Damsgaard. Striker inside to Højbjerg. Kier. Vestergaard. Christensen in to Damsgaard. Striker. A good little bit of possession for the Danes as they look for the space. England fold back. They're behind the ball. They're not as deep as the Danes were in their block. Christensen sidesteps Sterling. Good play by Christensen. Switches to play out. And it's I say good play by Christensen. A really bad pass out to the left wing. And Mahler, who I'm sure anyone with an England interest in this will be pleased to know hasn't really touched the ball yet because he's been excellent this tournament. Mahler. Throw in to England. Maguire gets it and he waves Luke Shaw forward and he bombs up to halfway. Go on, Harry. He's waving everybody forward. Maguire knocks it out to Sterling. Sterling against Striker. Sterling crosses in looking for Saka, who's got him off the other wing. Here's Shaw. Shaw from the left knocks it in low. Good ball. Saka tried to knock it off to Kane. England win it back. Danes very, very deep again. Rice to Walker. It's good from England. All from that push on by Harry Maguire minutes ago. A minute ago. Stones to Kane. And back again. Stones steps out. Danes very deep again. Stones, poor ball by him. And here's where they want to counter. Damsgaard against Kane. Good play by Damsgaard. Excellent. Here is Delaney who knocks that one up the line. There's the pace of Kyle Walker. And there's Mahler. Walker does really well. Excellent start from Walker against Mahler. And the England fans behind Kyle Walker giving the big one for that. Good defending. Kane holds it up. A Danish foot in. And here is Calvin Phillips. Shaw to Rice. Possession. 52-48 in the Danes' favour so far. This one in the corner for Bukayo Saka to chase. Is he going to be offside when he touches it? I don't think he would have been, but he couldn't control it and it goes out for a goal kick. The camera's on Calvin Phillips, so I'm assuming it was he who played the long ball in behind. An even start, but a not unencouraging start from England in this one. No chances yet for either team in this first 8 minutes and 52 seconds. Although here's one through the middle and Damsgaard is onto it. There's the pace of Walker. That is brilliant again from Kyle Walker, who's started the game very well at right back. And he needed that pace there. Damsgaard running in behind. And he looks well favourite to win that Damsgaard. And it's excellent from Walker. Big clearance. Player count. Atalanta, 3 still remaining. Chelsea only team to have someone in all the squads. There you go. Who's got the most players left then, Brian? Manchester City or is it Chelsea now? A couple of Chelsea players in the Italy squad as well, isn't there? Chelsea players everywhere, in fact. England squad, as you say, Denmark squad and Italy. And, of course, a Chelsea player scoring the winning penalty for Italy in the shootout to take the Italians to the final. Maguire, Stones, Phillips, Walker, and back to Stones. Here's Maguire. Rice. Rice out to Shaw. Again, the Danes sat in. All inside their own half. Here's Stones. Phillips. Denmark certainly the more passive and England certainly the more active so far. Denmark look like they're here for a counter-attack. They're sitting back and trying to draw England out. And they'll hope that the running power of Braithwaite and Damsgaard and the wing-backs supporting will be enough. Mount out to Saka. Mount. England cannot overcommit in this situation. Mount crosses in, looking for Kane. Kier gets a foot on it. Delaney wins it in the air from Saka. Here's Mount again. Mount, little one inside to Saka. Mount now into the box. And Mount is closed down by Vestergaard, who did well not to jump in there. Mount against his club teammate there, Vestergaard. Does well. And that's what Mount gives you. Just very, very useful all across the front there, Mason Mount. It's a corner to England. And dare I remind you, England scored from 2 set plays against Ukraine. Harry Kane, Harry Maguire, and John Stones all gathered together. Looks like Maguire is in charge of what's going on. In comes the corner, headed away by Larson. And Phillips loses out on the edge of the box. Good tackle by Shaw, but it's going to break for Delaney. And Kyle Walker, who's defended well, is the last man who gets a foot on that. Flicked on. Here's Kane. Kane knocks it over. Sterling's now 1-on-1 with Christensen. Sterling comes in. Sterling hits the shot. Bit of a weak one. Sterling holds his face. By his standards, this tournament, we expect better from that. He scuffed it completely, didn't he? Raheem Sterling. We would love another opening goal from Sterling tonight, wouldn't we? 3 of them already from Sterling. Didn't get hold of that one at all on the right foot. Højbjerg. Where was the power? Lacking, Liam, wasn't it? Lacking. Nice big switch of play there. I say nice. It's not nice at all. Out it goes, Højbjerg. And England, for about the last 4 or 5 minutes now, have been much the better side, haven't they? We've played 13. It's up to 63% on the possession to England now. And they're just starting to grab hold of this. And can they make some chances? Obviously, Mount into the box, Sterling into the box, a set play. No big chances yet. Sterling's the best so far, running in off the left and engineering the shot. Here's Rice. Rice, out it goes to Shaw. Mount makes the run in behind. Shaw. Inside to Sterling. Sterling to Rice. Rice to Stones. England look in control. And they've almost got to be in control of themselves and in control of the game. Lovely ball by Walker into Kane. Kane spins and smacks the shot over. It's good from Walker there. Fired it from the right back position all the way into the number 9 position. It's a great ball. Good take by Kane. You don't blame him for shooting. However, Bukayo Saka had made a decent run outside of him, hadn't he? And he couldn't quite slide him in. Don't think he had any intention to slide him in. Smashes the shot and it's over the bar from Harry Kane. The goal kick is long. And I think Kyle Walker has won the throw-in for England. Just on the right-hand side next to Gareth Southgate's technical box. Phillips has been robbed there. Calvin Phillips losing the ball. Højbjerg comes in and hits the shot. And, it's poor from Pickford, given away to Damsgaard. Out to Braithwaite. Braithwaite hits the shot and it's wide. Pickford apologises. Let's all stay calm and not go crazy and think the world's going to end. It was a mistake by Pickford and he wasn't punished for it. He knows he did it and has apologised. So we'll hopefully try and move on and let's hope there's no nerves in there. It's going to be a corner, though, to the Danes. So there's still work to be done here after the mistake in the first instance from Phillips. He got robbed, and then Pickford with a poor bowl out, but trying to be positive here. And let's see if England can clear this corner. Delaney's trying to cause trouble. They're really crowding Pickford. Got something planned here at Denmark. In comes the corner. It's a good one, and Pickford somewhat redeems himself with the punch. Poor from Saka, though, on the edge of the box. He can't control it. Striker stands up Mount. Well played, Mason Mount, and he wins the foul as well. Clever. Right. Calm now. Look, we don't need any of that negativity, Math. It was actually from Calvin Phillips getting robbed in the first place, wasn't it? So, look, we can all pick on people. Let's move on from it now, and let's get behind the players. Yes, Pickford made a mistake. Phillips made a mistake. And then Saka on the edge of the box just made a mistake. But you don't blame these guys for being nervous. It's probably the biggest game of their life. Exactly, David. Make mistakes, move on from them. That's what elite sportsmen do. Exactly. Hopefully all the mistakes out of his system. Nerves are natural. You just got to get over them, haven't you? As we come up, 17 minutes. First bit of... I like that, Liam. I blame Morata. Get Grealish on. Yeah. Stick him in goal. Here is Maguire to Shaw. Maguire. Stones. Stones goes home. Back to Pickford, who looks a lot calmer there. The goal kick goes out. Pickford apologises again. He just needs to just relax, doesn't he, Jordan? Pickford, although looked like Damsgaard could smell his nerves there. He pressed in nice and closely, didn't he? Striker, a little nutmeg on Calvin Phillips there, who's just a millisecond off it at the moment, Phillips, isn't he? Been so good in this tournament. As we come up, 18 minutes. It's a free kick to the Danes. Over on the right-hand side, which Striker is going to stick in the box with the right-footed. In it comes. That's going to go over everybody's heads. And is it going to go out? No. Kyle Walker smashes it down the ground. Excuse me. And Striker goes through the back of Raheem Sterling. $19 gone. Tight stuff. I think England have been the better side, but they have made mistakes. That little period there where we saw Phillips get robbed and then Pickford made the mistake and then Saka on the edge of the area. Hopefully that little bunching of mistakes, like you guys said, gets them all out of the way nice and early and everyone can just grow into the game. It was never meant to be easy in a semi-final. Let's try and stay calm ourselves. Here's Maguire to Stones to Walker. Hjulmand seems to think the Danes are too deep. He's trying to wave them up there from his technical area. Here's Stones. Poor touch from Mount. Vestergaard wins it back. And Phillips then tries to step past his man. I think it's Vestergaard again and was robbed. Phillips just needs something to go right for him. A big pass to complete. And Denmark just coming into this now, aren't they? Here is Striker. 20 gone. It's whizzed past. I'll agree with that. Our Calvin needs to get into this game. Yeah, he's just slightly off it, but I mean, we trust him and we hope he can get back onto it. Come on, our Calvin son. Absolutely. Come on, all the England players. Surely no one wants any of them to fail, do they? Vestergaard knocks that forward. And here is Stones, Braithwaite. They're all going to press Pickford now, aren't they? Pickford clears right-footed. A big header by Vestergaard. I'd say Denmark have been on top for the last 4.5 minutes or so now. Good little spell for the Danes. And England actually can't get the ball. Here is Højbjerg. Christensen. I think now would be a good time to pour a calming beer, don't you? Cheers, everybody. Here's to what's supposed to be fun, but is bloody nightmare, isn't it? Oh, dear. Deary me. We'll let that one calm down as well. You see, this beer is not being calm. Can you see that? Maybe it's my non-calm hand. Oh, right. Let's get back into this Christensen to care. Cheers, you lot in the chat, by the way. Thank you for being here. I know it's like dragging nails down a blackboard, but let's try and enjoy it for God's sake. Cheers, everybody. What are you on about, Liam? This is number 2. Look at me. I might consume a whole 2 pints before the night's over. Hey, cheers, Ben. Cheers, Math. Cheers, everybody. Here come the Danes with Marla. Cheers, Josh. Down the left. It's not back into Højbjerg, who is a problem, isn't he? He's a good player. Shaw's very narrow now. He's gone inside with Striger. Striger to Braithwaite. Oh, they nearly played. I think it was Marla on the run in there. Denmark are really growing into this now. They look dangerous, don't they? Cheers, Duncan. Get out the beer and a pie next time. Oh, yeah. My commiserations to anybody with hay fever at this time of the year. Brutal. Here is Delaney. And I'm counting now, 7-8 minutes Denmark have been on top, guys. I don't know whether you would agree with me on that one. England, we would like to see them just get hold of the ball. But look, that game last night at times went in waves, didn't it, of 5 minutes. It's international football. It moves fairly slowly, and it's like turning around a big ship, isn't it? It takes time sometimes for the momentum to swing back. We have had some end-to-end games, though, haven't we? But cagey, goodness me. Bill, in traffic in Los Angeles. There is nowhere else in Los Angeles other than traffic, is there? So I've heard. Jake's on the rum. Nice. Spain were on top for long bits. Yeah, they were, weren't they? I do agree with that. Could not got the job done, though. And losing out there on pens. Maguire clears. Højbjerg knocks it down their throats again. Rice gets hold. Kane turns, and I thought had drawn a foul. Very good tackle by Vestergaard. Oh, and they've nearly got Braithwaite in. Here's Damsgaard now. Damsgaard, Dolberg, edge of the box. Damsgaard again. Marla is forward. Phillips, be careful, Calvin. Damsgaard opens up and hits the shot. Pickford not happy with that shot coming in on his goal. And Denmark, much the better side now, aren't they? No, it's not a foul on Kane, is it? Vestergaard seems to win that one fairly. How much does that miss by? We'll get a good look here from Damsgaard. Not a lot. Pickford seemed to know it was going wide, didn't he? But this is good from Denmark now, and we're counting. It's probably 10 minutes, isn't it? Warning. Yeah, we just need Phillips. Like I said, something to go right for him. Just a couple of nice touches, and he'll hopefully grow into this. He's been great all tournament, hasn't he? Walker. Well, he started well, at least. Walker into Saka, trying to drive inside. Traffic there. Oh, brilliant Saka, and it's a free kick. Completely pulled down by Marla. Crikey, the nerves. Control and composure. Absolutely. Firstly, we need to control ourselves, and then we need to control the Danes, don't we? Free kick to England. It's going in the box. Saka is there and Mount is there. Saka is an in-swinger with the left foot, Mount the out-swinger with the right foot. Remember, Kane and Henderson scored from set plays. Maguire and Henderson scored from set plays the other day against Ukraine. Here's Shaw. Shaw crosses to the back post looking for Kane. Vestergaard does enough to put him off. Here's Mount over by the corner flag. Mount knocks it inside. Phillips. Saka. Saka tight down the line, and it's one back. Mixture of Damsgaard and Marler win it back. Walker heads down. Nice pass by Phillips there. First time left-footed into Shaw, who drives forward. Shaw. And mistake by Sterling that time, and out it goes. For a Denmark throw. There's some nervous-looking England fans in the ground. You're not the only ones, guys. I think all of us watching around the nation are probably feeling somewhat the same thing. Maguire heads away. Dolberg. Oh, good play by Dolberg. He turns Rice. Is that foul? Oh, I might need to leave my bias at the door, but I thought Mount had done really well to steal in front of him there. Let's have a look at this. Tell me if I'm being biased here. Okay, he does use the arm, doesn't he? I do think Dolberg buys it. Maybe not as fair and square as I thought it was, but it seems like a harsh decision. That one. Free kick to the Danes. 27:45 on the clock. 3 shots apiece. England 56-44 on the possession. And by God, is it nervy, you lot. Jesus Christ. Ugh. It's supposed to be fun. The Danes are definitely going for this sort of chaotic approach to set plays. They're moving everyone on top of each other. God knows how the ref's going to sort this out. They've all split now, the Danes. In comes the free kick, and Declan Rice heads it away. And the Dutch referee has just given another free kick, and I'm not entirely sure what that was for. Shaw on Christensen, probably. Had his arm around him. I mean, fair dues, but you're giving 100 penalties a season if that's a free kick. But hey, I'm going to try and try not to be too biased. And this looks like a shooting position now for the Danes. Stryger, right-footed. I think Kjøberg could smash it. Damsgaard looks very focused. I think they're going to knock it slightly to the side and create the angle. So they need a charger. It looks like Sterling's in that position. They're probably going to try and create a hole to the side of the wall. Oh, no, they're going to go straight from the spot. Oh, it's a hell of a goal. Oh, no. And Denmark lead. And you have to say it's an absolute perler. And the Danes lead. It's England 0, Denmark 1. And we all need to stay calm, but England are behind. It's a brilliant goal by Damsgaard. You can't deny that. And England are behind. England 0, Denmark 1. Look, there've been a couple of warnings, but nothing warns you for a free kick like that. Let's have a look. It's a superb strike, isn't it? He's really smashed it. It's not quite in the corner, but look, it's right just under the crossbar. I don't think there's any blame on the wall. It will jump. I don't think there's any blame on Pickford. And we just got to get on. Slight fingertip there, Pickford. He couldn't quite get there. England 0, Denmark 1. Let's all stay calm. England are behind and have conceded a goal for the first time this tournament. Harry Kane says what we're hopefully all thinking. There's an hour to go. It's one goal. Let's not tear the whole thing up and start again. But everybody in that England team needs to stay calm and not try and grab the game back in the next 10 minutes. The game lasts for an hour and a half and we're 30 minutes in. It's England 0, Denmark 1. Not what we wanted. Brilliant goal by Damsgaard. We'll give him that. And the Danes lead. Oof. Oh, well, there you go. Someone's happy. Well done, Gabrielle. I think we normally have JO, who's a Denmark fan, in here. Just a great free kick, to be honest. Yeah, agreed. Great strike. But it's not over in the slightest. It's one goal. Plenty of teams have come back from way, way more than this. We've been behind once in the tournament. Let's get behind the boys. Here is Striger. And look, remember 2018? We took the lead with a free kick from Kieran Trippier, didn't we, against the Croats? And then they were able to come back and win 2-1. We've got to do what the Croats did, Steve Holland and Gareth Southgate. Well, they look calm. It's just a goal. It's just a goal. The game is not lost. Here's Maguire. What we don't need is panic. We've played 30... Oh, Pickford's giving it away. Come on. Get a grip, man. Get a grip. Come on. We don't need to change the team half an hour into the game. It's about the players on the pitch just relaxing and doing what they've done all tournament. Southgate says the same. Calm down. Here is Mount. Mount in to Sterling. Sterling drives forward. Sterling does well. He's going down the left. Cuts inside Sterling. Sterling tries to feed it in for Harry Kane. Phillips on the edge of the box. A good tackle by Marler. And here comes Damsgaard, but he will not outrun Kyle Walker. That might focus us. Yeah. Sloppiness. It's just nerves, isn't it? I really think it's just nerves. Honestly, if you're going to go behind, you'd rather the goal comes then than 70 minutes in. But England have conceded their first goal of the tournament. Here's Maguire. Maguire feeds it in. Here's Kane in the 10. Kane, great play, holds it up. Kane draws the foul off Højbjerg. Yellow card, ref? Beg your pardon, Delaney. Not a good tackle. He turned Højbjerg and then Delaney cleans him out there. It's a free kick to England in a decent shooting position. I mean, look, we've just seen Damsgaard smash one in the top corner. So if your technique is sound, maybe. Sterling's there, Mount's there, Shaw's there. I'm sure they've been practicing these to high heaven. Referee draws the line for the wall to go 10 yards. Can someone hit this free kick as well as Damsgaard hit the one up the other end? Just drops it under the crossbar, didn't he, Damsgaard? I don't want to admit it, but it was a great free kick. Good position, can go either side. Goal before half-time, please. Lots of fingers crossed here. Sterling, Mount and Shaw over it. Look, may the best man take it, for goodness sakes. Shaw a left footer and two right footers there, Sterling and Mount. Sterling is going to take it. Sterling, it looked like it was going a good direction, but the wall does its job there for the Danes. And unsurprisingly, those Denmark fans in there going mad. Excellent from Kjær in the wall. It was going in the corner, wasn't it? But got to get it over the wall. And Sterling couldn't quite do that. 35-54 on the clock. Kasper Hjulmand has nailed this, the Denmark manager this tournament so far, and he will be a hero if he gets them to a final with the Italians. I hope that doesn't happen. Walker takes the throw in long. Maguire flicks on. Here's Kane inside the box. Kane spins and turns Striger. Kane crosses in. Big header by Kjær. And here's Braithwaite. Mount slides into the tackle, and it's fallen for Mahler. Mahler coming forward on the counter. Lovely ball by Mahler. Here's Braithwaite. Højbjerg is over on the right-hand side. Højbjerg puts the cross in. Good counter by Denmark. John Stones gets his body in the way. And now here come England, and Bukayo Saka draws the foul. And I'm going to sound like a proper football fan, but Thomas Delaney, mate, next one you're getting booked. Come on. Your big S house in central midfield there. Delaney, another foul by him. Surely the yellow's coming for the next one, isn't it? Here is Walker again. Counter-attack there from Denmark. Remember, the whole England team up the pitch for a free kick. Here is Rice. Rice to Phillips. Walker. Saka. Saka slides it on. Here's Kane. Kane puts the cross in. Sterling! Oh, good save by Schmeichel. Oh, big chance for England there. And Schmeichel makes the save. Sterling gets in behind, hits it with the right foot. I think we're in two things can be true category here. Good save. Should have scored. Probably big chance for England there. Sterling doing what he's done in terms of making the late run. It's a good save, though, by Kasper Schmeichel. Stay calm. Stay calm, everybody. Patience. The game is not lost. Good save, Schmeichel. Here's Stones. We haven't seen the replay yet. We'll see how far into the corner Sterling got that and how much pressure was on him as he ran through. Kane slides it through. Now Saka is in behind Sterling. Central. Sterling! And it's 1-1. And Sterling does it again. England equalise. Sterling misses the chance a minute ago. But he takes that one. England equalise. 1-1. Southgate again doesn't batter an eyelid. And England are back in the game. The lead did not last long. And England are back level. England 1. Denmark 1. I think it might be an own goal off Kjær. And in both occasions, it's brilliant from Harry Kane. Coming short, he slides in Saka. Who gets the final touch? I think it's the Denmark captain. I think it's an own goal by Kjær. Yeah, Sterling doesn't get anything on that. It's an own goal by Simon Kjær. Sterling there to do the business and forces Kjær into the slide tackle. He sticks it into his own net. Well played, Kane. Well played, Saka. England 1. Denmark 1. And we are back into it. Thank you, Mr. Radio Floyd. Oh, stay calm. Everybody stay calm. It's 1-1. The game is not won. The game is not lost. Oh, dearie me. Great cross. Good pressure from Sterling. Oh, it's tense. Good response. Very good response, wasn't it? No one bombed forward. Kane coming short twice, and England have got themselves back in at 1-1. Here come the Danes with Jolberg. Now, what we don't want is for the game to become very, very chaotic and very, very stretched. A boring 5 minutes to halftime would suit me down to the ground. England 1, Denmark 1. Once that game turns into a basketball game, you can't control it, can you? Then you're in the lap of the gods, honestly. And we know with Southgate, England have tried to control games, but they've come from behind. Kjær. Delaney back to Christensen. Good response by Denmark in the same way, actually. We are 41 minutes in. England 1, Denmark 1. Damsgaard smashing in. A brilliant free kick, frankly. And then a good bit of pressure. Sterling, we still haven't seen a replay. Possibly should have scored a minute before, but brilliant. Kane straight back at it. It's into Saka. Sterling straight back at it. Confidence doesn't go from Sterling. He keeps making the run. He keeps making the run. And it won't go down as a Sterling goal, but we know his contribution. Braithwaite, don't foul him, Declan. Well played. Rice does brilliantly there on Braithwaite. That's excellent from Rice. Clears that up. And Maguire wins the throw. And well played, Rice, on the cover. Great game so far. I really don't want it to be a great game. To be fair to Schmeichel, it's straight at him, isn't it? He's just come out and made himself big. Here's the goal. Look at the composure from Saka as well. Touch, and he's going to just roll that across the box. Doesn't overhit it, doesn't over-engineer it. Calm. Been talking about it so much. The emotional calmness. Braithwaite has been a right pest. They are the two wide players, but look how they're set up. They're set up for those two to get us on the counter, aren't they? They're paying us a lot of respect here, Denmark, in terms of that strategy. Frankly, it's worked well for them in the first half, but it does feel England are the ones taking the game to the Danes, despite the Danes having a lead there. Here is Sterling. Rice. Rice to Shaw. Shaw to Sterling. Here is Maguire. Just stands on the ball. 43 gone. Kane comes short again, where he's a pretty damn good number 10, isn't he? Good playmaker, Kane. Stones out to Saka, who's going to have a run at Marla by the looks. He's got no support, so he has actually. Walker back to Saka. Damsgaard completely left Walker. Phillips crosses in, headed away. Maguire. Maguire out to Shaw. Shaw to Rice. Rice. Phillips. Walker. Walker's going to cross it. In it comes from Walker. It's a poor cross. He's overhit it, but Shaw's going to pick it up. Shaw, touch. Shaw drives it across the box. Cleared out. Stones. England really have got Denmark hemmed in here. Here is Mount on the left. Mount to Shaw. Mount overlaps. Shaw comes inside on the right foot. Knocks it off to Sterling. Sterling. Kane. Rice. Attack's just slowed down now. Good solid team shape from the Danes, but England still have the ball. Maguire to Phillips. Kane's out on the left wing now and play everywhere. Kane, Mount. Mount comes inside on the right foot. Mount, Shaw. Shaw does well. Shaw turning in circles. Here's Mount on the left wing. Mount, nice little ball through. Sterling in the box. Sterling. Sterling back to Kane. Lots of passes. Kane tries to unlock the door to Saka. England. Bang, 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 bang on the door there. Good, patient stuff from England. Think how anxious we would be if this was the other way round and this was a team doing this to us. Here is Stones. Stones plays out to Walker. And that is half time. Oh, okay. A pretty nerve-wracking first half, guys. It's England 1, Denmark 1. England start fairly well. Denmark then get on top around the 7-8 minute mark. and not in terms of them huffing and puffing and blowing the house down. They had a good period of territory and possession, but you do have to say their goal was a worldie, wasn't it? They score from a long-range free kick, so it's not like they've got behind, created lots of chances. They haven't. They just have not. But they have created territory. They have created problems for England. But let's be very frank about this, with no word of bias here. The Danes, even in that period, were not playing through England and creating lots of openings and lots of overloads. That did not happen. But they did take the lead. It was a hell of a goal by Damsgaard. The free kick was dropped in, and then another free kick was given. Luke Shaw holding, who was it? It was Christensen, wasn't it? And from quite a long way out, 25, 30 yards, Damsgaard, he doesn't put it right in the corner, but he smacks it really hard, drops it straight under the crossbar, doesn't he? Pickford, fingertip. I don't think we're into blaming keeper mode for that. I know we'll get a lot of that, but hey, it's England, isn't it? So the Danes take the lead, but England, good, stayed nice and calm. Harry Kane deserves a big pat on the back because he came and helped out, didn't he? And a big chance for Sterling. And look, lots of things are true here. The ball's crossed into Sterling. He probably should score. He's under pressure. There's a Dane, throws himself in the way, but he does put it straight at Schmeichel. Schmeichel comes out and narrows the angle, but literally the ball's smacked into his torso. So Sterling finds either corner, not even that accurately, he scores that. But Sterling and Kane straight back onto it. Kane back into that 10, plays in Saka. And what do they talk about? They talk about the hard yards, don't they? Running the hard yards. And Sterling does it again and again and again. And just minutes after he could be feeling sorry for himself, because he probably should have equalised, he's in there again, making the run, and he forces the own goal. But I do love Saka's composure as well. England, at their worst, have been nervy, particularly Pickford. And it's taken Phillips. Look, come on, we love Phillips, don't we? But it's taken him a while just to... He's kind of been quite dominant in central midfield, but I think Delaney and Højbjerg have just unsettled him, and he's not been quite as good as he has. I think Walker's defended well and shown his pace a couple of times. Maguire, I'm enjoying. Maguire really seems to be leading the team and bringing the ball out from the back, and obviously Kane up the top end. Oh, there we go. That is the state of it, I think, in the first half. But nerve-wracking stuff. There is enough to say that England can improve and can go on and do what they need to do. There is also enough to say that Denmark are an absolute nuisance here, aren't they? And a lot of the game state has been a mid-low block from the Danes, and they're going to move quickly. They're going to move really quickly into the channels. And there's Damsgaard, and there's Braithwaite, and then here comes Striger, and then here comes Marler. It's nervy. It's very, very nervy. Look, it's okay. The game is not won. The game is not lost. Frankly, it could go either way. We're in the terms of stating the bleeding obvious. It doesn't need to be ripped up. There doesn't need to be 8 substitutes and a change of shape at minute 45. It's tight. And let's be quite frank about it. England have conceded a worldie free kick. And otherwise, there's not been any other real chances for the Danes, has there? So let's be very, very frank about it in that regard. But my glass is very, very much half full. Look, I'm going to take a 2-minute break and calm myself the F down because this is just too much to take. Here's the goal again. Saka, great composure, touch, and Kjær, own goal. Oh, dearie me. Right, Going to be back in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere, and fill up the comments with your points and your questions, and we will get to them. Just remember, the wheel does not need reinventing at halftime in this very tight semi-final. See you in 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere, guys. I mean, you can, but make sure you come back, because the stream will be returning in a couple of minutes. If you haven't already, and you're not going anywhere, hit subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications on the Benjamin Bloom channel. Like this stream, keep your comments coming. And if you want, you can give it a share. And what better place to go and share than over on Twitter, where you can find me at Benjamin Bloom. Lots of stuff goes down that feed. And if you ever need to contact me, the DMs are open. Forgive me, it might take a couple of days to get through all of them. At Benjamin Bloom on Twitter. You can also support us over at our Teespring store, www.benjaminbloommerch.store. Don't forget the 2 M's in a row. Buy yourself a t-shirt, a mug, phone case, hoodies, all sorts of good stuff over there. Great way to represent our community over here. If you do get something, make sure you send me a picture over on Twitter, in fact, and I will get that retweeted. You can also support over on Patreon, www.patreon.com/BenjaminBloom. A direct way to support my work here monthly. Get yourself a little bit of extra content each month. And thank you to everybody on Patreon. We really could not have got through what has been happening in the world without you. Before we return, get those comments filled up. Questions, topics, etc. And enjoy the rest of the stream. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. I think it's done me good to stop talking for a couple of minutes. There we go. Guys, live subscriber count is 17,799. Please, someone go and hit subscribe. Look, there's Iain Rice celebrating the goal out there. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. I'm sure, like all of us, he enjoyed that one. And, of course, look, cheers, everybody. I know it's as tense as you can imagine, but thank you for spending your time with me and this gargantuan game here. It's England 1, Denmark 1. It's there for either team. Let's be very, very frank about this. Let's have a look at some comments here, just in that second wall of Denmark. Love the Denmark manager, by the way. Just looking up his track record now. Jay, welcome along. My favourite streamer. Bless you. Thank you, Jay. Cheers, David. Cheers, everybody as well. Mount will be doing a lot of stuff that we're not seeing because we're not at the game. We know he'll have been picked particularly to press Højbjerg and Delaney as well, but maybe a little bit quiet. Okay, first half, great play for the goal. Could do nothing about the free kick. Bench will help. Of course, Liam, you're totally right. Everybody needs to stay calm about the bench. The bench will be used, and the team that starts the game will not finish the game. I'm not suspecting any subs before 60, 65, unless we see a goal in that first 15 minutes. Not really worried. Probably the best we've played is just that Denmark are decent. Oh, yes, they are. And it does beg the question how they don't have their best player as well. England did well to come back after a sloppy quarter hour. All of the mistakes seemed to compound, Mr. E, didn't they? One mistake made them more nervous, which then led to the next mistake. And then 3 or 4 players, Phillips and then Pickford and then Saka, all seem to make, okay, Pickford's mistake was quite big, all seem to make silly mistakes in a row, didn't they? 1 or 2 quick Denmark breaks have looked dangerous. Pickford nervous in possession for some reason. Biggest game of his life, probably. Although you could argue the World Cup semi-final was bigger as well. Evening all, how's the nerves? Rice, Mount and Phillips need to up their game. Yeah, I know what you mean. Let's be very fair about this. Delaney may be S-housing his way around the first half, but they're good players, Delaney and Højbjerg, in that central midfield. And you would probably suggest it's been a good battle for Rice. And I thought Rice ended the first half well. Phillips, I've seen Phillips play so many times in my life, covering Leeds as well. And he's just off his normal self today. But I always have high hopes for Calvin Phillips. What else are we saying in here? ITV hammering Pickford for the goal. Really? I thought it's a decent free kick tucked right under the bar. They don't have a goalkeeper on there, do they? Speaking, but there we go. Each to their own. I would suggest that was a good free kick. Pickford gets a finger. He's dropped it just under the bar with real power. It's not a howler by any stretch of the imagination, but hey-ho. All opinions are welcome, but they will be challenged if I don't agree. England always score second half. Mount struggled a bit. He did a little bit, didn't he? What else are we saying? Charlie, 1-1. Full time. Sterling extra time winner. I really want to shout Sterling really loudly. It's something I enjoy very much. Rice seemed to improve at the end of the half after Wright telling off by Maguire. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be changing anything. I think it's tweaking. And look, this England regime has not been like all the others where you tear it up at half time and change everything. They have tweaked, haven't they? And Liam is right. England have started second halves well, haven't they? Sterling has been immense. Yeah, Sterling's looked good, hasn't he? Tweaking and twerking. I want to see Southgate tweak. I don't want to see him twerk, Math. Denmark are as dangerous as they can be. We've got to find another gear. And look, let's be completely frank about this. Come on. We've all watched lots and lots of games. You tell me, what are Denmark's tactics? Denmark have 3 at the back. They have the wing-backs tucked in. They have 2 holders. And when they don't have the ball, the 2 wide players come back. That is 5-4-1 outside of the ball and in the main, a low block. Denmark are sitting in and counter-attacking. They're doing it very, very well. But this is not what would happen, say, against Spain, who are going to keep the ball and make the pitch bigger. Nothing's going to happen against Spain because they're out. But, you know, we are not being dominated in any way, shape, form or fashion. We have a team that are good, that have a game plan that has kind of worked. Although, let's be honest, banging a free kick into the net from 30 yards is probably in everybody's game plan in the world. Make the most of your set plays. But, you know, it's not a case that England are being dominated in any way, shape or form. Kane, second half goal to equal Lineker's record. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Stay calm, everybody. Exactly. Yeah, stay calm. I am aware of the glaring hypocrisy of me telling everyone to stay calm. But it is about calmness. And remember, England, when they've failed in the past, have been gung-ho. Absolutely gung-ho. And it's been very heroic. And as Gary Neville said, oh, God, they've been committed. They've been committed. But, you know, maybe it's Nous that wins your semi-finals. And that's not what we've had before. Keep calm and win the game. Very little room for the attackers. Absolutely, absolutely. And that's credit to Denmark. But it's just balancing out the fact that they are going to sit in a mid-low block. not overcommitting and letting those guys, Braithwaite and Damsgaard, with the help of the wingbacks, then come out and really take advantage when they do. Game management. Buckle up, everyone. Here we go. Never a truer word spoken. We have kicked off the second half. England 1, Denmark 1. Can England, let's say this, look, 45 minutes, 1 goal takes England to the Euro 2020 finals, potentially. Maguire, Phillips. We'll give you a time sync on 46, hopefully. That one's knocked in behind Sterling chases. Sterling thought he was getting a bit manhandled there by Kier. Nothing doing. Shoving the back surely by Joelbag. Right, here comes your time sync. We're going to be at 46 minutes in. 3, 2, 1, sync. And of course, whilst I'm trying to not get completely overawed by the emotion of this game, cheers, everybody, and thank you for joining here tonight. I know it's a huge game. Thank you for, the community that we've built and for everyone coming and watching it together. Rice, Maguire, knocked back in to Pickford, who smashes it down the ground, all the way through, sadly, to Schmeichel. I suspect we're going to see Youssef Poulsen from the Danes, and it depends. It really, really depends on the game state as to whether we'll see Jack Grealish. It really does, because Grealish smacks of, let's go and try and win the game, but it's a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Whereas he might go proper like for like, and maybe you'd see a Sancho or a Foden first. Put it this way, England have some very nice options on the bench. Just bang through the teams real quick, guys, because I've done it in this half. Danes have got it down the left, by the way. For England, Pickford, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, as Saka tries to go down the right. Vestergaard wins it. Rice, Phillips, Sterling, Mount, Saka, and Kane. For the Danes, what's happened here then? Oh, he has given a free kick. I beg your pardon. Vestergaard did indeed foul Bukayo Saka. For the Danes, Schmeichel, Christensen, Kjær, Vestergaard, Striger and Mahler, Højbjerg, Delaney, Braithwaite, Dolberg, Damsgaard. Free kick to England. That one missed me. I thought Vestergaard had won that. But there you go. I did have my eye on 2 screens at once. Mount, again, is there as the right footer. Saka, the left footer for the in-swinger. Kane, Sterling, Stones, all in the middle. Kane's just trying to unsettle the centre backs. Lots of nail biting going on in the crowd there. And lots of classic England shirts. Mount whips it in, right-footed. Maguire arriving. He wins it, but he has apparently fouled his man, and he's been booked. Maguire looks furious about it. Simon Kjær is down. Maguire needs to calm down. He's been booked and the foul has been given. He arrives in there. Yellow card, really? Suppose the arm's out. Is he endangering the opponent? You tell me. He's got the yellow card anyway. Maguire, needless to say, does not agree with that yellow card, but let's move on. He's got to now play the remainder of this game on a yellow card, Harry Maguire. Kjær, who obviously scored no goal in the first half, is down. And they're looking at his neck. And you guys all hear me come on here whining about my neck, so I do have some sympathy. if he's hurt his neck. There's the Damsgaard free kick. I don't really want to see that again. I watched this one all day, though. Here comes Saka. And there is the own goal from Simon Kjær. And let's be honest, it was going to be a penalty if not, because he slides in front of Sterling as well. Doesn't matter anyway, does it? Kjær is absolutely fine, isn't he? As we come up over 50 minutes. But surely now we are guaranteed some injury time at least. Yeah, I saw that, John. The yellow card came out, but I did see the red in his hand. I thought, oh, no. Anyone who was watching England versus Argentina in 1998, England looking good, purring under Glenn Hoddle. I think we'd gone 2-1 up, hadn't we? And then just like that, David Beckham gets red carded, doesn't he? And everything, your whole perception on the game just blown up just like that. So please don't get sent off, Maguire. Saka. Højbjerg through the back of Kane. No foul. Vestergaard. Here's Marler. Really narrow, the wing back. Marler tries to feed it through. Dolberg's found some space. Dolberg hits the shot. Good save by Jordan Pickford. Down to his right. Not the best defending there by England. And I think, did the offside flag go up? Yes. Okay. I'll give him a pass then. If they knew he was offside. Good save by Pickford, wasn't it? Down to his right. Good hit by Dolberg. I don't think Dolberg's going to last the duration in this one. I'm sure Poulsen will come in at some point. But he's got the shirt. And he's got 3 goals in his last 2 games, Dolberg. Let's have another beer, though, guys. Hey? That always helps things. Or not. Never a more untrue word spoken. A beer always helps things. Sterling, sure. Sterling. There's a very, very famous goal for somebody, if they want it, on this pitch in the second half, isn't there? Dolberg would suit the Prem. Agree with that. Agree with that for sure. Got that mixture of speed, power and skill. And you need that speed and power in the Premier League, don't you, for goodness sakes? Delaney. Vestergaard. Christensen. A couple of Premier League players there themselves. Højbjerg. Bit of space for him. Højbjerg. Good play. Out it goes to Striger. Striger down the right. Braithwaite. Phillips back helping. Braithwaite's got it again, though. He's in a crossing position. Braithwaite. Nice looking cross. Big punch by Pickford. Can Saka get that? Surely that's a foul on Saka. Oh, dear. It really did look like a poor jump by, I didn't see who it was, the Danish player into Saka there, but the foul not given. Big punch by Pickford there. What I did feel is that they weren't tight enough on Braithwaite at all there. Phillips was there initially. Shaw had a man. I thought Phillips perhaps could have stayed with him a little bit better there. But a good contribution from Pickford. But here's Damsgaard now in the 10. Bit of space. Where is the midfield? Goodness me. It's cleared out. Here's Kane. Kane lobs it into the channel for Sterling. Sterling, nice touch inside Christensen. Sterling does well. Sterling, here's Kane. He's going to have to go over to the right-hand side of the box. Kane holds it up. Foot in from Marler. Down goes Kane. And, of course, he wins the foul. He's very, very good at that. And he dives on the ball with his arms. Well done, Harry. Look, if Delaney was S-House in the first half, we'll take a bit of that from Harry. You tell I'm getting carried away when I'm calling the players by their first names, can't you? Come on, England. Free kick. Again, Mount and Saka, who have been the guys for all of the free kicks. Mount the right footer, Saka the left footer. Can we get first contact on this one? Here comes Mount, right footed, floats it in. Maguire! Good save by Schmeichel. I think that's going in the corner. Well played, Schmeichel. He gets across to the right-hand side. And we'll have to see a replay of that one, although they've not been very good on the replays tonight, have they? But not the firmest of contacts by Maguire. I think it's a decent enough save by Kasper Schmeichel. Into the channel from Saka for Mount. Marler knocks it home to Schmeichel, who's having a good game. The Denmark keeper, the Leicester goalkeeper. Striger, Højbjerg, Delaney, Striger. You wonder if Mason Mount just needs to just drop into a number 8 spot and just help out in that central midfield. Obvious foul by Stones on Marler there. 55 gone. Here's the chance we're going to see from inside the goal. Maguire, it's good from Schmeichel. It's not quite in the corner. There's not a lot of power on it, but Schmeichel gets across. I think he knows he's saving that from the start of the dive, doesn't he? See that England lad there in the crowd holding his head, his eyes popping out of his head. Brilliant stuff. But again, let's be frank. These chances are coming for England and not against them. Well, there's a big opening on the right here. Lots of space for Striger. Sure, not very tight. Braithwaite in the box. Braithwaite, good block by Maguire. And England defensively now, I hate to say it, don't look as solid as they did in the 3, do they? Some spaces opening up for the Danes, and they've got themselves a corner. 56-34 on the clock. England 1, Denmark 1. Corner to the Danes. They got some big guys. Vestergaard and his mate Ward-Prowse, very good in the Premier League. Going to be Striger who's going to swing the corner out with the right footer. In it comes, and Maguire heads away. Here's Marler, edge of the box. Marler, nice little slit. Damsgaard, well played. Mount, and I think he's dribbled that out of play. Mason Mount stood him up well. 57-17. And here's the question. Would Southgate make a sub now? Would he change his shape? I don't know if that went out, actually. Did it? No, that's not all out, is it? It might have been not all out on the floor and then curled out when he crossed it. He might have been a little bit hard done by there, Damsgaard. But hey-ho, the flag went up. We'll assume it was a correct decision. Here is Braithwaite. Højbjerg. Oh, nice step over by Braithwaite. Dolberg hits the shot straight at Pickford. They do look lively, the front 3. Braithwaite, Dolberg and Damsgaard for the Danes. Lovely step over there. Dwight York, Andy Cole stuff there. Not quite an Andy Cole peak Manchester United finish there, but good play by Braithwaite nonetheless. He was rubbish for Middlesbrough, wasn't he? Deary me. I couldn't do Ben's job. I'd be screaming too much. Amanda, I want to. They're getting too many shots in. Yeah. This is a worry now, isn't it? But look, the whole country will go into meltdown if Southgate goes to a back 3 now, won't they? Schmeichel clips it clear and out. It goes for an England throw. Walker's taken that from about 10 yards further up than it should have been, hasn't he? No, he's been pulled back. Here is Saka. Mount. Sterling now. Left corner of the box. Sterling. Shaw's come on the overlap. Shaw now. Shaw, can he get the cross in? Oh, it deflects off a Denmark foot. It's out for a corner. Did that one not go out? Surely it did. I think it came off Højbjerg. Well played. Sterling again. Found himself free. Brilliant overlap by Shaw. Look where he comes from as well. Comes from miles back. Sterling, perfect pass right into his... Oh, he's trying to find Saka, isn't he? Good defending by Højbjerg there. That's where you want your central midfielder in there, isn't it? It's corner to England. Mason Mount. Can they get first contact? Mount puts the corner in. Maguire's there. Kane, I thought might be able to overhead volley that one. Shaw floats it back in. Kane was offside, wasn't he? And Schmeichel makes the catch. And a Kasper Schmeichel kick there. I thought we were going to get a Peter Schmeichel type throw. Look at the pace of Walker. Oh, I love it when he does that. Just goes into overdrive and knocks it back to Jordan Pickford. 60 minutes on the clock. We are surely in substitute range now. Would Southgate drop Trippier in, or would the world go mad and go to the back three? Jordan Henderson maybe in midfield. Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, Jadon Sancho in one of those attacking positions, dare I say. Lots of choices. It's going to make the right one for the team. It's not about any one player, but we have options. We really do. I do have to say, though, and I know they came up against Kroos and Goretzka, but Højbjerg and Delaney have been the best central midfield England have come up against in this tournament. Here's Walker. Walker give and go with Saka. Walker into Phillips. Phillips is going to try a raking ball. It's a good one. Mount into the box. Mount. Oh, he's held up. Mount comes in on the left foot. Mount hits the shot. Here's Saka now. Saka into the box. Down the right-hand side. Clips it to the back post looking for Harry Kane. Headed out and well controlled by Braithwaite. Excellent from Braithwaite there. Look at that. Can he release? Brilliant play by Martin Braithwaite. Out it goes. Oh, and they've given it away. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, the rules about two midfielders and a back three is working all right for Denmark, isn't it, Liam? Yeah. Here's Saka again down the right. Vestergaard closes him down. No foul. Saka goes down. Saka stays down. The game continues with Saka on the ground. Phillips wins the ball back. Here's Sterling. Sterling in the 10. Where's Shaw? Here he comes. Shaw down the left-hand side. Is Saka okay? Is he back up? He's out of shot. Here's Sterling. Sterling to Rice, to Kane. Kane. Stones. Rice. Sterling. Oh, Rice was the third man runner. Sterling couldn't quite find him. Here's Kane. Nice touch by Kane. He's looking to draw the foul, isn't he? So obvious. Phillips. Oh, lovely feed from Phillips to Mount. Mount couldn't quite poke it through. And there, for the first time, I did imagine Jack Grealish in that position. Guilty as charged, so I do apologise. Grealish would have definitely won a free kick and got an opponent booked there, wouldn't he? There we go. Southgate applauds. England with some possession now. Better, agree with you, Paul. Dane's movement finding space in England. Worse still, Mr. E, it's in the gaps either side of the England midfield, isn't it? And especially with our fullbacks committed forward. Here is Sterling. Nice feed. Saka. Here's Mount. Mount hits the shot right-footed and Schmeichel makes the catch. Would Southgate be as brave as to drop Jack Grealish into that 10 and keep the system the same and really go for the throat? Here comes Yusuf Poulsen. So I'm suspecting Dolberg is going to be going off imminently. And Daniel Vass is going to come off. So I think Striger at right wing back is coming off. Although Christensen is down as well. We're going to get another. There's going to be a double change. We're going to get stoppage as well. So keep adding up, guys. Keep your stopwatch going. At least. Oh, Christian Norgard is coming on. It's going to be a triple, I think. Vass, Norgard, and Poulsen. We've enjoyed Norgard for Brentford a lot, haven't we? So look, there's something for Southgate to react to here. Kasper Hjulmand is going to act first. Off comes Damsgaard, and I have to, even though I don't want to. Oh, no, he's not coming off. He's having a word. He is going to come off. I'll give him a round of applause for the free kick, but that's all he's getting from me. Damsgaard out, Poulsen in. So I was wrong about that one. Unless the TV, I think the TV people have got it wrong, actually. Damsgaard, yeah, he is going off. Great free kick, son. Well played. Or is he walking back on? What's going on here? Damsgaard, are you on or off? We'll find out in a sec. We know Poulsen's going to come on. They flashed up on the TV screen that it was going to be Damsgaard for Poulsen. We have no idea. There is Jack Grealish making sure he's warm up and he's ready to go. What's going on with these subs then? We have no clue. Does Hjulmand even know? He's now decided, and the fourth official has been told, come on, boys. Yeah, and rightly so. They haven't been able to make the substitution yet. Schmeichel has the ball. We're expecting a triple sub from the Danes. I suspect they'll all be like-for-like changes. Possibly Norgard for Delaney. Possibly Vass for Stryger. And I thought Dolberg would go out and Poulsen would come on. But they did seem to have the idea it'll be Damsgaard, the TV companies, didn't they? Here is Kjær. Jack Grealish has just taken his bib off. Jack Grealish is coming on now for England as well. It's happening. The creative player, Grealish, is going to be coming on. Foden gives him a slap on the chest. Come on, Jack. Right, let's have a look at these subs. So Stryger is going to go out. That was the obvious one, wasn't it? Because Vass is a right wing back. Vass in number 18. I think he plays for Valencia. Yeah, Damsgaard out and Poulsen on. Great goal by Damsgaard. Great moment for the youngster for Sampdoria. On comes Poulsen. So Norgard for Delaney, possibly. No, Dolberg out. Oh, now that's very interesting. So the Danes have really just ramped up that midfield. They've gone to midfield 3 now. So Norgard in means that Denmark are now playing a 3-5-2 basically rather than a 3-4-3. So Poulsen and Braithwaite will act as a front 2. And when we saw them do this before, oh, here comes Saka down the right. He's beaten Vestergaard. Pinged up in the air off Vestergaard, and Vass is going to get it clear. When we saw the Danes do this the other night, Norgard sat behind Delaney and Højbjerg. So Højbjerg will probably try and get forward now. But the Danes have locked up midfield there for sure. Saka with the cross. And are we going to see Captain Jack? We think Grealish is imminent. Will we get a change of shape, or is he going to drop in the number 10? Come on, Jack. There's a big appetite. England fans love a flair player. And if anyone's got flair, it's Jack Grealish, isn't it? Or is he going to go down one of the wings? I think Bukayo Saka is going to come out. If that's the case, I would suspect Raheem Sterling. Get your applause in, please, in the chat. Just give me an applause emoji for Bukayo Saka, please. Applause emoji in the chat, please. Bukayo Saka, 19 years old. He won't get an assist because it was an own goal. But we all know his work there. Well played, Saka. And on comes Captain Jack. Grealish is on. He's gone down the left. Sterling's gone to the right. As we suspected, Grealish is on, and well played, Saka. 19 years old, and he's really turned up in this tournament, hasn't he? When required, we do have to be careful of that overcrowding in central midfield now, and it wouldn't be too much of a surprise if this becomes a 4-3-3. A Mount is needed a little bit further back now. They've got Norgard, Delaney and Højbjerg in there. You don't want them having the run of that if you do stick 4-2-3-1. Remember, 4-2-3-1 and 4-3-3 are, it's all on where that front midfielder is. Is he number 10 or is he number 8? That defines the whole system, or how you write it. Some great stuff for, well done, guys. Some great stuff for Saka. In goes the free kick for Denmark. John Stone sees it, heads it away, throw in to the Danes. Mount needs to drop in. That may be the case. This may now be 4-3-3 for England to try and match up with the three in central midfield for the Danes. Here is Vass down the right now. Strikers off, Vass on. Headed on by Christensen. England throw. So Grealish is not in the number 10 position. He is playing down the left. Southgate's now possibly telling Mason Mount what we were just suggesting. Does he need to change from a number 10 to a number 8? Saka up for young player of the tournament for me. Saka, Pedri. Pedri, yeah, what a lovely player he is. 18 as well, Pedri. What about Zabarnyi for Ukraine as well? 18-year-old centre-back, but certainly those would be plenty of the names we'd be thinking of. Pickford, heavy back pass for him, struggles to control, and out it goes for a Dane-ish throw. Time for Henderson. I think we'll see Henderson, but not quite yet. Here's Poulsen. Well played, Maguire. I don't want to mention it, but I should. Maguire is, of course, on a yellow card. Double implications if he gets another one. I don't want to think about it. 71 gone, 1-1. Phillips wins it. Norgard looked like he fouled Kane, but here comes Grealish, and, of course, Grealish draws a foul straight away. Oh, well done, ref. Yellow card straight out. And that's a tricky thing to do with Jack Grealish. If you book the first player that fouls Jack Grealish, your yellow card is coming out a few times, isn't it? Vass straight into the book. Yellow card. Grealish, the master of drawing fouls. Whatever division he's in, whoever he's playing for, he'll always draw the most fouls. Just the way he plays. Here is the free kick then for England. Shaw is there. Grealish is there. Saka is off now, of course, but in the main it had been Mount and Saka. In it comes. Stones at the back post, couldn't quite get it. Here's Calvin Phillips, right side. Phillips knocks it inside. Mason Mount, Sterling. Heavy touch by Sterling, but England sweep it back up. Here is Grealish. Grealish dribbles the ball, knocks it behind Rice, but Rice recovers. Rice, good ball inside. Brave pass that to Kane. Kane's going to switch the play. Lovely ball by Kane to Mason Mount, right side of the box. Mount's going to try and make a crossing position. And he floats it in. And Kasper Schmeichel, who's had a good game, let's be fair, just tips that over his own bar. Good goalkeeping again by Schmeichel. Very smart. Harry Kane coming in behind him. Take no risks. Corner to England, taken short. Here's Grealish. Grealish dribbling towards the box. Go on, Jack. Draw a foul, buddy. Go on. Mount crosses it in. Sterling has his shot blocked by Vestergaard. And out it is cleared. Denmark all the way back. Oh, Phillips. If he meant that, that was outstanding. Phillips to Rice. Here is Kane. Kane into the box. Kane goes down. And no foul has been given. Ooh. Now, my immediate eye test there saw Harry Kane go down. I wonder if the VAR will look at this. Let's have a look. Norgard does get there first, doesn't he? Rough. Norgard slides in. He gets there first. So the argument would be, oh, they are checking it. And it's a free kick for Denmark. Norgard just gets there ahead of Kane. So then when there's the coming together, it's then a foul by Kane on Norgard, isn't it? Is what they've decided. Kane goes down. No penalty to England. Probably the right call. Although a penalty would have been nice, wouldn't it? Vestergaard lobs that one forward, looking for Poulsen. The VAR check is over. I hope so, considering They took the free kick. Here's Pickford. Smacks it down the centre of the pitch. Kane comes off Norgard. Ooh, could have been a clash of heads there. Mason Mount got out of the way. Paulson knocks it off. Delaney, Norgard. Delaney, good challenge by him. Just gets there ahead of Harry Kane. Mason Mount still fairly advanced in the area that Christian Norgard's in. So it's not really a 4-3-3. XG check. Let's do a whole numbers check, shall we? XG is 0.82 to England, 0.22 to Denmark, 59-41 on the possession, 9 shots to 5, 4-3 on target, all in England's favour, 3 corners to 2, 1 big chance to 0. Famous last words, Denmark haven't created a hell of a lot, have they? Poulsen. Vass to Norgard. And back to Vass. Here's Højbjerg. 76 gone. We are 14 plus injury time away from extra time. Vass. Delaney down the right. Delaney crosses in left-footed. Walker lets it bounce. Walker knew what he was doing there. Well played. I was a little bit concerned, though, when the ball hit the deck, for goodness sakes. But Walker knew what he was doing. What was the XG for the free kick? Someone look that up on Infogol. I reckon 0.08. Do you reckon for that free kick? Very, very low, I would have thought. Someone check on Infogol. Rice, Sterling, Walker. Walker down the right-hand side. Walker, Sterling narrow. Sterling drives forward. Good tackle, though, by Christian Norgard. And here's some space for Højbjerg. Bit of a break. Great tackle by Harry Maguire. Steps out. Maguire surely was fouled after he played that pass. Ref says no. He doesn't complete the pass. Hence probably me complaining about the lack of decision. Christensen is down again. He was down about 10 minutes ago when the Danes made the triple sub. To be fair to Maguire, it's a really good stretch by Christensen. As he hurt himself doing it, though. We will find out. He's still sat on his backside, but Simon Kjær pulls him up. Is he done? No, he just wants a bottle of water. There we go. They're good, these 3 Danish centre-halves, Vestergaard, Kjær and Christensen. Actually, I think he might be done. That is, that's Joachim Andersen, who played for Fulham, isn't it? On loan this past season. So I think Christensen is done. And Joachim Andersen, who was, and let's be very fair about this, was very good for Fulham, wasn't he? On loan. Can someone look it up in the chat? Where did Fulham take Joachim Andersen on loan? Actually, I might be able to do it quicker than you. Let me just click on that. There. Lyon. There we go. I found out. Dong, 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 dong. What song's that? Day Tripper. Thanks, guys. I knew you'd be there. Josh, Walker has been solid this game. All the players people have a pop at all the way. All the way through the tournament. Let's hope it continues. Someone have a pop at Harry Kane right now. If that's the way it's going to work. Mason Mount and Christian Norgard are being pulled towards the ref in very ostentatious fashion by the referee. A Chelsea player and a Brentford player. Mount's chipping away in his ear there. Here's Shaw to Grealish. Grealish comes inside Vass. Grealish is fouled again, surely, isn't he? No, he's played it through. Here's Mount. Mount into the box. Mount keeps hold of it. Shaw crosses in low, cleared by Kjær. Here is Phillips. Phillips drives the shot, and it's wide of the post. Oh, Phillips rolls his eyes at his own shot there, bless him. Oh, did Kerr get a touch on that? The England fans think so. The officials don't. Goal kick by Schmeichel, clipped out and smashed on by Joachim Mahler. Phillips just loses out, and I do suspect Jordan Henderson or Jude Bellingham will finish this game. Obviously not denigrating the brilliant efforts of Calvin Phillips during the tournament, as Declan Rice tries to press Thomas Delaney. 80-33 on the clock. England 1, Denmark 1. 3 subs made by Denmark, just the one by Gareth Southgate. Very much tweaking rather than ripping everything up. Here's Kane, lovely receive, and he's knocked it out to Mount. Shaw, Grealish heavy touch, and it's given away. Mahler, Walker just bottled out of that tackle, and Braithwaite's layoff is not a good one. And Denmark had a bona fide 3-on-3 down the right-hand side if the touch had not been a good one. Right, book Delaney now, for God's sake. How many fouls is this guy? What is he, Fernandinho or something? How many fouls is this guy allowed to make? Sorry, I leave my bias at the door. Delaney with his fifth foul of the game now. But no yellow card. Delaney didn't think it was a foul. Hjulman didn't think it was a foul, but it is. Free kick to England. Luke Shaw, the left footer. How's your delivery? Shaw, in it goes. Header flicked on, and it is wide of the post. John Stones with the flick header. And I suppose I better mention it now, guys. We are 7 minutes and change plus stoppage time away from extra time. Good climb by Stones, actually, but really difficult header. $82.30 on the clock. Poulsen, good take. Controls the goal kick with with Stones breathing down his neck. Here's Mahler. Højbjerg. Are we into next goal wins territory now? Højbjerg, Poulsen's come short. Braithwaite's up in the number 9 position. Højbjerg tries to switch the play. He's giving it straight to Grealish. Grealish tries to chest it down. Can't control. Here's Poulsen. Poulsen knocks it off. Norgard. Delaney out to Vass down the right-hand side. Vass. Oh, I'm going to get nervous if Denmark are going to attack in the last 5 minutes of this game. I don't like that. Here's Anderson. I think it's his first touch. The ex-Fulham loanee from Lyon. England just pushed 10 metres up the pitch there, which was needed, let's be fair. Shaw presses Vass, but Højbjerg, it's a bit open, isn't it? Here's Poulsen, and here they come down the right, Denmark. I don't like the look of this. Inside comes Delaney. Delaney clips it over. They'd all come too narrow. And Jordan Pickford thinks exactly the same as I did. That did look open, didn't it? I know England haven't done a great deal of defending, really, for the majority of the second half, have they? But they do need to retain that sense of team shape, because what they know is that if somebody scores in the next 5 minutes, they go into the finals. Pickford is going to take the goal kick long. Looked too nervous to take it short, much to Harry Maguire's disdain. Vass to Delaney. Well played, Maguire. Right, book Poulsen. Clear shirt pull there from Poulsen. Is the yellow card coming out? No. As blatant a professional foul, as you'll see there, but hey, what are you going to do? Here is Walker, Sterling, deep on the right-hand side. 85 minutes up on the clock. Pickford, touch. Pickford out to Maguire, who spins. Maguire to Shaw. Back to Maguire. Well played, those two in the corner. Here's Grealish. Nice spin by him. Grealish, lovely play. Clips it out to Walker. Walker narrow, but advanced. Walker, Sterling outside him. Sterling on the right. Sterling knocks it inside. Here's Grealish. Grealish tries to feed it back to Sterling. Højbjerg, well played. Makes the interception. Here comes Denmark on the break. Poulsen tries to knock it in behind for Braithwaite. Norgard sweeps it up. Vass somehow gets it back into Anderson, and Simon Kjær has it. 85-50 on the clock. And let's be very frank about it. Next goal wins, doesn't it now? If Denmark or England can score before 90 or end of stoppage time, they go to the final basically at this stage now, don't they? It is nervous as hell. England 1, Denmark 1. Here's Vass, who's got a lot of space down the right. Braithwaite, Poulsen. Poulsen, little clip in. Stone's good header. Maguire heads away. Poulsen gets it back. Vass inside to Norgard. Norgard knocks it on, looking for Delaney. Grealish brings it down in his own left back area. Please draw a foul, Jack. Delaney's all over him. Grealish half gets it away. That's gone out, hasn't it? Oh, they're giving a corner. Corner for Denmark. Grealish couldn't quite get it clear over by the corner flag there. Delaney has stayed down. It's a corner for the Danes. England need to get first contact on this one. Mathias Jensen, another Brentford player, is going to be coming in, number 24, for Thomas Delaney. So they've kept with the midfield three, and we get 24 Jensen in for Delaney of Dortmund. Can England get first contact from this set play? Vestergaard, Kjær, Anderson are all up. In comes the set play. Vestergaard there, and the referee has given a foul. Nothing doing. Josh, thank you. £5 super chat. Have a beer on me. Thank you very much, Josh. Very, very kind. Fella. Was that their fifth sub? I think it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, you can have another one in extra time, can't you? Although those sort of things tend to be saved for penalty takers. Vestergaard hammers it down the middle of the pitch. Poulsen chases. Please catch it, Pickford. And he has. Pickford to Maguire. Sure. God, I'm thinking about penalties. Someone say something to stop me thinking about penalties. Walker. Sterling. Phillips, bit of space. Phillips. Rice. Phillips. Walker. Rice. Patient from England, but it's decent. Here's Sterling. Can they switch the play out to the left? The ball's been on for a while. I think it's coming now. Stones, there you go. Here's Shaw. Now, Grealish. Go on, run Vass. He's on a yellow card. Run him, Jack. Go on. Here's Shaw. Shaw into the box. Luke Shaw. It goes low. Arcane goes down, and Rice has picked it up. He's on the right-hand side of the box. Rice closed down by Marler. Rice back to Walker. Walker comes inside. 89-30 on the clock. Here is Phillips to Shaw. God, this is nerve-wracking. Marler gets a head on it, and it's a throw-in to England. Rod, thank you very much. That's 2 days in a row. Thank you, Rod. Very big super chats. I hope you got the money. Thank you very much. So kind. I collected my bias from the cloakroom. Come on, England. Rod, thank you so much, buddy, for your support. Thank you. And 90 minutes is up. 6 minutes of stoppage time. 6 minutes. Here's Walker. Walker switches to play. Grealish. Grealish has got Shaw outside him. Grealish into the box. Here's Shaw. Shaw crosses in. Walker chest down. Kane touch. Kane. He's moving around to the right. Kane holds it up. It's good defending by the Danes, and they're going to keep it out. Oh, dear. Did I get all the super chats? I did, didn't I? Rod and Josh, thank you both. Very, very kind. What structural change does England need to make to win this, Freddie? I don't know. I think everything changes once the whistle goes, and then it's a whole different game. Now, I think you leave it as it is, Freddie, don't you? Jesus Christ. Maguire. I'll say it again. Next goal wins, doesn't it? We're into stoppage time. 91-4 played. We've got 6 minutes stoppage time. Walker. Denmark all back behind the ball. Maguire. Shaw. Phillips is open. Shaw. Into Phillips. Maguire. Maguire to Phillips. Patient from England. Southgate's applauding. Where's the space? The question I always ask. Phillips goes direct. It's not the worst thing he could have done. Here's Mount now. Walker makes the run ahead of him, the England right back. Sterling. Good ball by Sterling out to Walker. Walker onto Rice, the England central midfielder up on the right wing. Walker tries a clever little ball into Sterling. Doesn't quite work. Here's Marler. England are high up the pitch now. Well played, Luke Shaw, and he wins it, and he draws the foul. But Poulsen, second foul by Poulsen there. Oh, Christ. Free kick's taken from about 5 metres away from where it should have. And I think they're going to stick it in the box. But let's not bring everybody forward for this one, guys. Don't get caught. It's taken it early, actually. Here's Sterling. It was Walker to Sterling. Sterling crosses it in. It's cleared by Vestergaard. That's a clever idea from Kyle Walker. And Marler, who looks slightly less energetic than he did about an hour ago, as do most of the players. Here's Mount. Does well. Mount lifts it to Sterling. Sterling. Oh, Sterling's beating his man in the box. Sterling crosses low. Kane. Oh, Kane took it off Grealish's toe. Here's Phillips. Phillips left-footed over the crossbar. Oh, 93 gone. England 1. Denmark 1. Extra time looms. We're going to play 6 minutes of stoppage time. We've played 3 of them. As Calvin Phillips smashes that one over the crossbar. He apologises probably to Grealish, who was outside of him on the left hand side on the wing. Stay calm, David. It's tough now, buddy. It's tough, isn't it? England 1, Denmark 1. Here's Stones at the back, who launches it down the ground. Kane, what a brilliant touch. Oh, Kane's done superb there to beat Vestergaard. And wins the foul, surely. That's just brilliant from Kane. He really can do everything, can't he? A number 9 and a number 10 rolled into one. And I think this one's going to go whole hog into the box. I'll say it. He's nearly as good at as Grealish is at drawing fouls. Mason Mount. It's very wide right, this free kick. It's got to travel a long way, and there is a very big gap. Call me pessimistic if this gets cleared. It's gone into the back post. It's headed down by Maguire. Schmeichel gathers, and he's not going to be in any hurry Easy one for Schmeichel. Schmeichel's played well. He'll be up there for the man of the match contenders, won't he? But that's not going to be decided over 90 minutes. It's going to be decided, I think, over 120. We've got one more minute of stoppage time. 95 now played as Declan Rice concedes a throw-in. That may well be that now for 90. And it's England 1. Denmark, a very worthy opponent, 1. Vass, a terrible touch by Vass and knocked it out for a throw-in. But I think we're done, guys. Honestly, 5:27 on the clock. You don't see another chance created now, much as I'd like to see one. Here's Sterling. Sterling. He's going to try and run them. He's done well, Sterling. Ooh, nearly got into the box there. He went down. No foul. And we have 8 seconds of minimum stoppage time to play as Højbjerg slices it into the crowd. I think that's that. Keep your eyes on the Dutchman in the blue, but I'm pretty sure he's going to blow. Although, England may as well lob this into the box from the long throw because it's going to be the last play of the game. We've had 96 minutes and Kyle Walker's going to take a long throw in. Now would be a lovely time to score. Walker throws it in. Stones is there on the near post. Phillips nods it back to Walker. Walker. Phillips. Cross it, Calvin. Phillips. Nice cross in. Flicked on by Maguire. Grealish now. Other side. Surely the ref's going to blow. Grealish against Vass. Grealish. Draw a foul, Jack. He's played it back. Mount crosses it in. Oh, Grealish again. Grealish against Vass. Grealish. Grealish low. Kane blocked. Oh, Jesus Christ. And the final whistle has gone. Oh, Kane couldn't quite direct that. It was a good pass by Grealish. Captain Jack holds his head, looks over at Harry Kane. It was a chance right at the end of the game. Oh, Southgate as disappointed as the rest of us. And well, who's surprised, really? Extra time. England 1, Denmark 1. Get your comments in. We're going to need subs in extra time. Possibly, I would make one right at the start of extra time now. So let me know what you do now. And I hate to say it, we do need to think about getting the likes of Rashford on the pitch in the event of penalties as well. Remember, Phil Foden and Jadon Sancho are both on the bench as well. Christ, guys. Right, I'm going to take 2 minutes. Do not go anywhere, okay? We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. I mean, you can, but make sure you come back because the stream will be returning in a couple of minutes. If you haven't already and you're not going anywhere, hit subscribe, ring the bell for notifications on the Benjamin Bloom channel, like this stream, keep your comments coming, and if you want, you can give it a share. And what better place to go and share than over on Twitter, where you can find me at Benjamin Bloom. Lots of stuff goes down that feed. And if you ever need to contact me, the DMs are open. Forgive me, it might take a couple of days to get through all of them. At Benjamin Bloom on Twitter. You can also support us over at our Teespring store, www.benjaminbloommerch.store. Don't forget the 2 M's in a row. Buy yourself a t-shirt, a mug, phone case, hoodies, all sorts of good stuff over there. Great way to represent our community over here. If you do get something, make sure you send me a picture over on Twitter, in fact, and I will get that retweeted. You can also support over on Patreon, www.patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. A direct way to support my work here monthly. Get yourself a little bit of extra content each month. And thank you to everybody on Patreon. We really could not have got through what has been happening in the world without you. Before we return, get those comments filled up. Questions, topics, etc. And enjoy the rest of the stream. Here we go. This is just turning into group therapy now, isn't it? It's England 1, Denmark 1, and we should have known, shouldn't we? Extra time. 1990 went to extra time. Someone answered me, did Chris Waddle hit the post in extra time, or was that in the 90 minutes? Of course, 1996 went to extra time, and it would have been, was it golden goal in 96? I'm not sure it was it? But everybody remembers Shearer crossing to Gascoigne and him not quite being able to score. Mr. Radio Floyd, you legend, 1.99 super chat. I need a cigarette. I know how you feel. I'll stick with the booze. Oh, dear. Dearie me. Remember the playoff semi against the Baggies? I do. I was there when Lock Young Team. I'm sure you were too. Yeah, so, look, let's be honest now. We're over the silly suggestions. Probably most suggestions are sensible now for substitutes. It doesn't look like any are going to be made, but there is Sancho. There is Foden from an attacking point of view. There's Rashford, dare I say, from a penalty point of view. Oh, goodness me. England 1, Denmark 1. We will get subs in extra time. None have been made yet. Come on, England. Believe. Next sub, anyone who can take a pen. Stop it. Dearie me. England 1, Denmark 1. Thank you for joining me. We are into extra time. I'll give you a timestamp at the end of minute 1 of extra time. And if you think I've been a wreck during penalties that don't involve England, oh my God, please just score 2 goals in extra time, England. Oh dear. Not entirely sure what's happening here. Referee is trotting over to talk to the assistant. I don't know what he's saying there. Something in his eyes or something? Laser pen, maybe? Do people still have them? I don't know. Referee's not happy about something. We will find out. Oh, I didn't think I'd be this stressed. Well, we all are, but we're all still watching. I wonder what Love Island are going to get for their ratings tonight. Dearie me. England have only made 1 sub, so they do still have 4 subs to go. Phillips, Grealish, Phillips, Rice, Walker. Do you know what I think a sensible way to start extra time would be? Would be to open a beer, wouldn't it? Cheers, everybody. Right, here they come. Here they come. Phil Foden. Foden and Henderson are about to come on, so we are going to get subs. I don't know why Southgate waited for extra time to start, but here comes Premier League winning Phil Foden and European Cup and Premier League winning captain Jordan Henderson. Walker wins the tackle there. That's going to go loose for Mount. Grealish, brilliant from Grealish, draws 2 fouls. And Paulson commits his third foul since he's been on. He's trying to rival Delaney. You're welcome, Supersonic Gin. I'm a Welsh fan. Can't imagine the stress you're going through. Oh, you can. I'm sure you've been there. Oh, man. We haven't given you a time sync. We're 3 into extra time here. England 1, Denmark 1. Oh, that's a nice one into the channel. Here's Kane. He's in the box. Kane hits the shot. Good save, Can. Oh, I think it was Mount follow. That was a great effort by Kane from an angle that he had no right to score from. And I hate to say this if we're going to penalties. Kasper Schmeichel is having a very nice game in goal for Denmark. He's played really well, hasn't he? Grealish knocks it inside. Rice out to Walker to Sterling. Sterling on the right-hand side. Sterling beats Marler. Sterling into the box. Raheem Sterling blocked out. Too much traffic in the way. And I think the double sub is coming. Vestergaard is down, holding his face. And we're about to see Phil Foden and Jordan Henderson. Sterling, you can see, just caught Vestergaard completely by accident in the face, but that did look fairly painful, didn't it? Ouchie. It's like a karate punch, that one, with the kind of palm, wasn't it? There was that effort by Kate. Good save by Schmeichel. Better than I imagined, actually. Down to his right. Good performance by Kasper Schmeichel. We're still checking to see if Vestergaard is okay. We will get injury time. And out goes Declan Rice. Give me applause emojis for Declan Rice. What a trooper. Rice is out. And on comes Henderson, the Liverpool captain. Mason Mount as well. So for both Mason Mount and Declan Rice, get your applause in there. Well played, boys. You've done yourself proud. And Phil Foden is on. So now Foden, Grealish, and Sterling and Kane are on. A lot of people wanted that at the start of the tournament, didn't they? So Foden is on number 20. And is he going to play number 10? Looks like he has. Interesting. As Henderson joins Phillips. So a lot of people wanted to see Foden and Grealish on the pitch at the same time. And we've got them. Well done. Some great... there we go. Plenty of applause there. You love to see it. Well played, Rice, and well played, Mount. Here's Grealish out on the left. He's now got Phil Foden, who this could be a fun partnership if they can get it together. Big challenge there on Shaw by Anderson. Shaw is high up on the left-hand side. Shaw to Foden. Shaw, Grealish. Grealish steps in. Foden. Phillips. Stones. England dominant territory-wise here. Sterling right out on the right wing. Henderson makes the run ahead of him. England certainly not sitting back, are they? Here's Sterling. Foden. Back to Sterling. Good play. Sterling goes down. Henderson tries to sweep up. Henderson clips it in. Looking for Kane. Vass gets the header back on it. Here's Shaw. Shaw, corner of the box. Shaw makes the cross. And it's well blocked by Højbjerg. Oh. England win the corner. Was Sterling obstructed? A couple of touches on the ball prior to that, so not entirely. Sure he was. Phil Foden is going to take the set play. Foden, 97 gone. We are in the first period of extra time. Foden, left-footed, swings it overheaded goalwards and cleared by Vass. Here's Foden, left-hand side. Grealish on the right foot. Grealish hits this shot straight at Schmeichel. He punches it away. Foden again, lovely back heel by Foden. Here's Grealish. Grealish is going to dribble into the box. Go on, Jack. Grealish knocks it back. Sterling. Sterling touch. Sterling hits the shot over the bar. 7:50 gone in extra time. We'll give you a time sync now. Why not? We're going to be at 8 minutes into period 1 of extra time. In 3, 2, 1, sync. Build up was good. Tired shot by Raheem. Sterling there. Yeah, way. High wide and not very handsome too. Wide-eyed and legless too. Sterling looks disappointed. I'm not surprised. Norgard. Jensen gets robbed by Walker. Brilliant from Walker. Turns inside. Norgard, who brings him down. Free kick to England. Walker takes it quickly. Here's Sterling. Just keeping everything moving. England, let's be fair. I don't even want to say it if it's going to penalties. The only team trying to win this game as it stands. Shaw. Grealish. Grealish drifts inside off the left wing. Henderson. Walker. Sterling. Sterling knocks it inside. Walker. Come on, England. Sterling. Walker. Stones. Maguire. And the attack fades out a little bit, and the Danes just move 5 meters up the pitch, although Walker plays it down the line. Here's Foden drifting all over the place on the right wing now. Foden, poor ball by him. Scheuberg back to Schmeichel, who hits it down the ground. Here's Walker. Throws it in to Henderson, chest down. Phillips. Calvin Phillips in the centre circle. Grealish comes short. Back to Phillips. Phillips out to Shaw. 9:48 played. Here's Henderson. Henderson feeds Foden. Foden inside right. Sterling outside of him. Where's the space? Here's Henderson. Foden. Nice ball inside by Foden. Here's Henderson. Henderson crosses in. Good play by Vestergaard. It's really good from England. It is really good. They're being patient. Foden just unlocked it there. Henderson gets the cross in. Attacking set play for England. And the fans behind them, of course, unwavering. Well, most of the time. Corner for England. Foden, left-footed from the right wing. In comes the cross, headed away by Vass. Grealish jogs out to get it. Grealish to Walker. Walker back to Grealish. Grealish over on the right-hand side. Phillips. England do look calm, I have to say, which is something because the rest of us aren't. Sterling swapped over to the left wing. Good rotation from that. 3 off the front. Grealish is in the 10. They've all swapped back now. But they've got to keep on the move, not stay in rigid shape here. 11 gone, 11-10 in the first period of extra time. 1-1. Maguire, Phillips, Stones. It's all about patience, keeping control. It's only one chance, one big chance that needs to be created and scored, probably, isn't it? Maguire. Walker. Sterling. Sterling against Marler on the right. Sterling tries to run him. There's another ball on the pitch. Sterling into the box. Sterling goes down. Oh, he's given a penalty! Oh, it's a penalty to England! And I think there were 2 balls on the pitch at the same time. Raheem Sterling has won a penalty for England. The VAR is going to check it. I'm sure there were 2 balls on the pitch. Sterling runs Marler. And does he catch him? I'm sure the VAR is going to have a look. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to be given. I think Marler has caught Sterling. And are we going to have a chance? Oh, is there contact? Oh, dear. VAR is going to have a look at that. Vestergaard says no. It was hard to see. Referee's given it. Will they uphold it, or will VAR say no to this one? The VAR is checking what would be a penalty to England if they deem there was contact. The referee is listening. It was hard to see whether there was contact on Sterling from Marla. Harry Kane has already got the ball. The penalty has not been overruled yet. The check is over. It's a penalty. They've checked it. And England, oh my goodness me, have a free shot from 12 yards. Harry Kane, 103 minutes in. Kane saved. Kane with the follow-up, and England lead. Oh, yes! England lead 103 minutes in. It wasn't a good penalty, but he puts the follow-up in. England 2, Denmark 1. Stop the clocks. England are in the final. England lead with 1 minute of the first period of extra time to go. It is England 2, Denmark 1. We are 15 minutes away from a major final. England lead. I'm not entirely sure I know what to do. It's England 2, Denmark 1. Kane missed from the spot, but of course he put the follow-up in. Not a good penalty, but of course Harry Kane with his 4th of the tournament puts it in. Schmeichel's unlucky. He's played really well, but he doesn't parry it out. Maybe he could have caught it as well. England 2, Denmark 1. And we are this close to the end of the first period of extra time. England, Kieran Trippier didn't watch the penalty. Oh, Kieran Trippier is all of us there. Brilliant. Look at the expression on Phil Foden's face. But now, I'm going to swear, calm the fuck down now. They've got to get through the second period of extra time. And the Danes now have nothing to lose. England 2, Denmark 1. Oh, goodness me. We're into stoppage time at the end of the first period of extra time. I can't talk. Jonas Vind is on, in fact, for Vestergaard. The Danes have gone to a back 4, and all of a sudden, they're interested in getting up the pitch, aren't they? Vind is on, and we are into stoppage time. Here's Norgard. Stoppage time at the end of the first period of extra time. And nervous, anybody? Walker wins it back. Slow down, Kyle. Calm down. That's it. Calm. Kane going down the right-hand side. Kane, brilliant. Draws a foul. Yet again. How good is he at that? Vestergaard immediately got substituted, one of the centre-halves. And Vind is on. So Denmark have switched to a 4-3-3. Oh, dear. Kieran Trippier's coming on. Well done, Gareth. England need to go to 3 at the back, aren't they? And defend this lead. Oh, dearie me. It's too much, isn't it? It's really too much. Free kick to England. Here's Foden. It was 3 minutes stoppage time, actually. So we've still got another 1 minute to play at the end of this first period of extra time. Here's Shaw. Shaw comes forward. Grealish down the left. Oh, I don't know, Jack. Just keep it over. Keep it over there for 15 minutes, mate. Jesus Christ. Maguire, heavy touch, but Foden, he doesn't win it. Can the Danes counter-attack? Guys, don't press like that. Press together, for God's sakes. Oh, God, I'm nervous. Here is Anderson. It's a 4-3-3 for the Danes now. This is going to be open in the second period of extra time. Here's Care. Vass. 15 seconds of minimum stoppage time. Big switch of play. Headed out by Stones. Throw in Denmark. 5 seconds of minimum stoppage time to go. Did it go out? Referee says throw in to England, I think. I damn well hope so. In fact, he's given it. There's the VAR output. And there's the contact. It's Jensen with the foul, not Mahler. Matthias Jensen of Brentford. And let's be fair, there's absolutely nothing in it, is there? Has brushed Raheem Sterling's thigh. And as if more things couldn't go for us in this tournament, a bit of a soft penalty, I think we would all agree. Who cares? England 2, Denmark 1. Oh, dear. England 15 minutes away in all of those semi-finals, or particularly the 2 in extra time. England didn't get in front in extra time. They did score in extra time against Portugal in the Euros, but Lampard equalised, didn't he? If that's given against England, we would be fuming. I think we all agree. It's a very soft penalty, isn't it? There's really barely anything in it at all, is there? But there you go. We drew a dodgy decision. Maybe we'll get a dodgy one go against us if we go to the finals. But, oh, dearie me. Anyway, I'm assuming Trippier is going to come on and maybe Sterling will go off and it'll be a 3-4-3. I love Phil Foden's reaction to that goal. Celebrated that like a fan, didn't he? England. Gareth Southgate. Come on, Gareth. Come on, Gareth. Say the right thing. For Christ's sake, Gareth, just say the right damn thing. He has done the whole tournament. Everyone intently listening. I think it's going to be 3-4-3. Come on, Gareth. Come on. Win that MBE. Win that knighthood. Come on, Gareth. You can do it. Oh, dear. This is all about control and composure, isn't it? Was the hip? Absolutely, Jason, wasn't it? It was up there. And whoever said it in the chat, if that's given against us, we would be up in arms, wouldn't we? But there you go. What are you going to do? The Danes just motivating themselves. They've gone 4-3-3. Now, they need a goal and they've got 15 minutes to score one. And here comes the most nervous 15 minutes of our lives. Stay calm. Should we just leave that on the screen? Stay calm. Looks like Sterling's staying on. Surely they're going to go 3 at the back here. Trippier looks calm. And Jack Grealish has been subbed off. That is very brave from Gareth Southgate, is all I will say. Grealish came on and he's off again. England have gone back to the 3-4-3. I thought Sterling might go. Grealish on and then off again. It's a very brave decision. England go to the 3 at the back, which is sensible. Grealish steps out. Foden chases down the left. We should do one of them for Captain Jack. He wasn't on for long, but we love him. Foden does really well and wins a throw-in down that left-hand side. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. And honestly, if England play this extra time like the Italians did and the ball's not in play for any of it, I'll be perfectly happy. Yeah, come on, give Captain Jack Some applause on there. Here is Foden, Shaw, Phillips. Headed up in the air by Trippier, his first touch, and Vass down in the right back area. So England, 3 at the back now. Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw left wing back, Trippier right wing back, Phillips and Henderson double pivot. It looks like Foden stayed left, Sterling right, and Harry Kane up top. Now Harry Kane on 4 goals. Some applause for Captain Jack in there. Well done, you lot. It's a free kick. I think it's free kick to England, and Kyle Walker might be in trouble for booting the ball away, but we've got a million balls around the pitch now, so it's not really an issue, is it? Southgate having a word with Shaw. Calm and composed, England, please. 2 minutes of the second period of extra time killed. God, this is going to be like pulling teeth, isn't it? The ball is back with Jordan Pickford. Pickford long and out for a Denmark throw-in. No ball coming back quickly. Get up, go on. Hey. Moving back at least 5 metres. Denmark take the throw. Højbjerg. Norgard into Joachim Andersen. Clipped in. Out it goes. $17:40 on the clock. I'm going to spend the whole half just watching the damn clock, aren't I? Oh, goodness me. Pickford taking his time, understandably. Don't get booked, Jordan. Don't get booked. He's going to take it long. Pickford waves everybody down the ground. Maguire and Walker go up and join John Stones. 3 minutes of extra time killed, effectively. Pickford is going to go long. Kane's going to try and win it. Foden chases on. Cleared away. Maguire against Braithwaite. Knocked inside. Henderson chasing. Anderson does well. He's a winner. 18:30 gone. 11.5 to go. Here's Poulsen. Norgard, nice feet, blocked out by Sterling. England look very narrow. Oh, my God. Norgard. Kjær. It's knocked into Braithwaite. Braithwaite to Shaw. Cleared down the line. Come on, Kane, draw a foul. Kane surely fouled, was he? No, not given. Throw in to Denmark. 19 of extra time gone now. 10:45 to go. Kjær at the back. Anderson. Marler forward, flicked on. Stones knocks it back to Pickford on the right foot. Slices the kick, but he gets rid. Stones applauds him. He didn't much like the back pass, but what are you going to do? Here's Norgard. And Trippier clears up the line. Poulsen has rolled Henderson now. Poulsen, dangerous. Clips it into the back post. Luke Shaw slices the clearance a bit. Norgard helps it on to Højbjerg. Højbjerg vs Foden. Run with him, Phil. And it's won by Shaw. Foden flicks it away. Henderson, not the best place to header that. Back into the left-back area. And England struggling to keep the ball now. 20:17 on the clock. 9.5 minutes to go. England 9.5 minutes from a major final. And it goes diagonally for Poulsen, and Kyle Walker hoofs it up in the air and away. And it's a throw-in to the Danes. Marler is going to take it quickly. 2 balls on the pitch. Stop. Well done, the England fans who threw that back in. And England just struggling to get hold of the ball now, but it's to be expected. Denmark particularly throwing caution to the wind. Henderson gets a foot in and clears. We need to hold the ball. Braithwaite being chased. Don't foul him, Luke Shaw. He wins the tackle. The ball is not sticking. Here's Kjær. Højbjerg inside and cleared by... I don't care who cleared it. Someone cleared it for England. Oh, my God, this is stressful. 8.5 minutes remain. If England keep a clean sheet, they go to the final of Euro 2020. Anderson clips it out wide. Højbjerg knocks it in. Maguire clears up the line. Norgard, though, wins it back. And Henderson's won it. And finally, England get out. Here's Sterling. Tries to get hold of it. Sterling drives forward. Well played. Inside Muller. Oh, good feet by Sterling. Now Sterling. He's got Kane outside of him. Here's Harry Kane in the box. Kane tries to beat Kjær. Kane, can he stand it up? Doesn't need to. Kane comes back inside and just slows down to a jog and knocks it back into Luke Shaw. Well played, Kane. Well played, Sterling. Here's Henderson. England have the ball finally. Oh, dear. I'm enjoying your agony. Not like the rest of us aren't feeling it. Here's Trippier. Great one by Kyle Walker. Brilliant. Walker just holds it in the corner now. Keep the ball. Keep the damn ball. And keep calm, composed. Trippier to Phillips. Maguire. Shaw. Kane back to Luke Shaw. Shaw into the box. Shaw crosses low. He's going to get it back, Luke Shaw. Knocks it into Henderson. Henderson goes down. Nothing given. Probably more of a penalty than the one we got given. But perhaps that says a lot about the one we got given. But there you go. Goodness me. Pickford knocks it out. 6 minutes, 45 seconds of this utter torture to go. The ball given back to Denmark. Joachim Andersen has it. Simon Kjær in the centre circle. Mahler, a little bit of pace injected into it for Denmark. Here's Norgard, Poulsen, Braithwaite turns. Braithwaite hits the shot. Good effort. Did Pickford touch it? I think he did. Good strike by Martin Braithwaite. Pickford taking no chances. Corner for Denmark. Bit bobbly. Pickford touch it? Yes, he has to, doesn't he? Well done, Pickford. Corner to England. And I'll say it every set play. Please get first contact on this one. Up comes Kjær. Remember, Vestergaard is off now, but Vind is on. And Vass is going to whip this one in. Daniel Vass with the right foot. Vass in it. Calms Harry Kane. Big header away. Get up, get up, get up, get out. Move now. Up the pitch. Come on. That'll do. That'll do. Now stay. Stop. God, this is hell. 24:38 gone. 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Yes, Harry. Harry Maguire's a winner. Heads it away. Højbjerg. Mahler. Norgard. Anderson. Kjær goes past Sterling and plays it into Mahler. England back in shape, defending their lead, and they've won the ball back. Thank Christ for that. Foden has played it through. Oh, Kane nearly got in. Schmeichel clears it. I'm sure Kane handballed it, didn't he? And Foden nearly played Harry Kane in there. Clear handball by the England captain. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remain for England. Here's Mahler down the left. Marler crosses it in. Winner. Well done, Maguire. He heads it away. It's a corner. Maguire not happy that cross came in, especially now with 3 at the back and wing backs on. Corner to Denmark. First contact, vital. Vass again, right-footed. Braithwaite's in there. Poulsen, Vind. Anderson and Kier are probably the ones to watch. Norgard on the back post as well. Clipped in. Kyle Walker is a winner. Well done. Get there, Raheem. Go on. And Sterling runs it. Draw a foul, buddy. Go on, Raheem. Oh, and he just gets tackled. Can he win it back? No support up there. Sterling looks tired now. Oh, and Marler's done well. Danced through a couple of tackles. Well done. Kyle Walker wins it back. Dribbles away. Kyle Walker. He knocks it back inside. Kane, keep the damn ball. Just keep the damn ball. Oh, God. Trippier down the right-hand side. Don't cross it. Keep the ball. Trippier to a standstill. Keep the ball. Trippier inside. Henderson back to Trippier. Sterling. Foden. Keep the ball. Phillips. Smart. Well done. Back into Walker. Oh. Stones. Maguire. Keep the ball. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Normal time to go. Kane down the left-hand side. Keep the ball. I don't know what else to say, guys. Keep the ball. Phillips back to Maguire. Switch of play, right foot by Maguire. Nice ball. Trippier. Nice touch by Trippier. Walker. Knocked inside. Henderson. Trippier. Sterling. Henderson. Sterling. Sterling's into the box. Sterling. Keep the ball. Back to Henderson. Trippier. Foden. Trippier. England frustrating the Danes. Phillips. Foden. Someone's going to get clattered and win a free kick in the minute, aren't they? Back to Stones. Slight miscontrol. 2 minutes. 2 goddamn minutes of this torture left. Luke Shaw. Stones. Kane. Good hold. Shaw. Go back home. Keep the ball. Well done, Shaw. No one's tackling him. Henderson. Hold. Trippier. He's left it for Sterling. Stay onside. Trippier. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go. England have strung about 70 passes together here. Foden. Keep it. Henderson. Yes. Sterling. Keep the ball. Phillips. Stones. Phillips. This is brilliant from England. Phillips all the way home to Pickford. Don't go long, Jordan. Don't go long. He's clipped it in. Can Shaw keep it? Well done, Luke Shaw. What a touch. 1 minute to go. Harry, don't go that way. Come back. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Kane. Shaw. Oh, given away by Phillips. Possession is given away. It was a brilliant 3-4 minutes by England. We have 45 seconds. 45 seconds of injury time remaining. 45 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Kane makes the block. Here's Vass. 25 seconds to go. Simon Kjaer. Huge long ball. Winner. Poulsen wins it. Maguire heads down. Keep it, Calvin. Keep it. Keep the ball. Kane's got it. 10 seconds to go. Keep it. Keep the ball. Sterling. He's got Trippier on an overlap. Sterling into the box. Sterling could shoot if he wants. Sterling makes the save, but the 30 minutes is up. Will there be any stoppage time? I don't care about the replay. Put it on the ref. Sterling took the shot. Schmeichel made the save. It's a corner. We're into stoppage time. Oh. Sterling smiles, but he's won a corner. Oh, come on. Corner for England. Don't send anybody forward. Trippier. 1 minute of stoppage time. Foden's gone down. The ball is back with Denmark. They're going to have one Hail Mary to get it up the pitch. Go on, Trippier. Close him down. Marler to Care. 15 seconds to go. Make a foul if you need to now, for God's sakes. Shaw against Braithwaite. Well done, Luke Shaw. Surely he's fouled. And yes, it's it's advantage to England. 4 seconds. 4 seconds remaining. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Yes! Unbelievable! England are in the final. Go on, Gareth. Go on, son. Yes! England have made the final. England 2, Denmark 1. And for the first time in my lifetime, England are in the final of a major championship. I have no idea what to say. Well done, Gareth. Well done, England. They are through to play Italy in the finals. Well done, Denmark. A worthy opponent. England are in the final. Go on, Prince William. Go on, David Beckham. Go on, Gareth. England have done it. I cannot believe it. For the first time in my lifetime, I sat through 1990. I was 8 years old. I sat through 96 at high school. 2018, England are through to a final. Unbelievable. Oh, yes, Declan Rice hypes up the crowd. England went behind to a brilliant Mikkel Damsgaard free kick. They got the equaliser in the first half. Saka and Kane creating it. Own goal by Simon Kjær. It went all the way into extra time. The less we say about the penalty, the better. A bit of a soft penalty England got, but come on. How many hit posts and goals over the line have we had before? Kane takes the penalty. It's parried out. And Kane puts the follow-up in. I cannot believe it. England 2, Denmark 1. England are in the final of Euro 2020. Mr. Radio Floyd, legend, £5 super chat. England versus Italy in the final. Gareth Southgate has done a sensational job and he's got England into the final. Calm over, cue the carnage. Unbelievable. You absolutely love to see it. England 2, Denmark 1. I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of the coverage. Let's stay calm. There's a final to play now, but England are in a major final. I'm repeating myself for the first time in my lifetime, and I could not be happier. Sensational. Thank you, everybody, for watching me tonight. Well done, Denmark. Very, very worthy opponents. A great showing by them, especially after the events of the first game. But let's be very, very clear about this. England were way better than Denmark today. Let's have a look at the numbers. And the numbers will tell us that, yes, the XG is swollen by a penalty, which was then parried out, and then the follow-up. That's swollen the XG. Maybe ignore that a little bit, but still 2.82 to 0.25. 58 to 45. Denmark, 20 shots to 6 in England's favour. 6 corners to 5. 4 big chances to England. With no sense of patriotism as an Englishman, England were the better side. Unbelievable. Thank you, you lot. Well played, JR. I knew we'd have a Denmark fan in here somewhere. Well played, fella. Tough luck. It was a soft penalty. I think we can all admit that. Incredible. Yeah, and in extra time, that keep ball session, the keep ball session for 4 or 5 minutes at the end of extra time. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Let's all drink it in. And tomorrow, we'll have a little think about the Italians. Oh, England 2, Denmark 1. Absolutely sensational. You absolutely love to see it. I'm done. I'm emotionally done. I think I love Gareth Southgate. I think I love Harry Kane. I think I love Raheem Sterling. I love all of these boys. Just sensational. Oh, you love to see it. Russ, Gabriel, unlucky fella, another Denmark fan in there. David, Duncan. Well done, everybody. I'm going to go look at the England players. Just a beautiful sight with those England fans. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Well done, Gareth. Well done, England. England 2, Denmark 1. England are in the final. Come and join me on Sunday for something that I and many of you have never, ever seen. England in a major tournament final. And I am happy as Larry about that. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Over and out. England 2, Denmark 1. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.